Look a lot like Christmas when the Arkansas Stop the Violence Commission holds their annual bike giveaway. This year, the organization teamed up with the Peyton Lee Mitchell Foundation. Volunteers at Walmart on Baseline worked to collect the bikes so kids could have them for Christmas. Leaders with the foundation say they hope to give out at least 200 bikes yesterday alone. And speaking of stopping the violence, the Pine Bluff Police Department's recent crime stats report shows an overall drop in year-to-year crime. Officials say crime activity declined 11% in the city when compared to last October. The stats show murders and rapes were down last month compared to October of 2024. Robberies, assaults, and aggravated assaults did increase, but police say thefts, commercial, and home burglaries declined. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr. Have a great day.
Get in the conversation with live fan feedback at 1037thebuzz.com. Presented on Morning Mayhem by Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
A sunny sky this morning, a partly cloudy sky this afternoon, and warmer. Little Rock will get up to 76 this afternoon. The night partly cloudy, a low down in the mid-50s. Tomorrow, it'll be in the upper 70s, 78 the high, plus it'll be pretty breezy too. I'm meteorologist Pat Walker for the Buzz Radio Network.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Tune in weekdays to The Zone for What's on Tap, presented by Flyway Brewing in North Little Rock. Each day during the week, we'll let you know what you can be listening to and looking for in the world of sports and entertainment on the Buzz, television, and everywhere else you tune in. What's on Tap brought to you by Flyway Brewing. Fresh beer starts here. Follow the migration. It's all on your fun and game station, 1037 The Buzz.
Hey, it's David BAZZEL for my neighborhood grocery store, Edwards Food Giant. Man, I love me some November. All the great football games to watch in person and on TV. All the leaves are changing. The temperatures are starting to get cooler. And to top it all off, my favorite holiday of them all, Thanksgiving, is almost here. Which means it's time to start thinking about all your holiday plans. And here's a good idea for you. How about instead of having to worry about what to prepare and when to cook it, why not save all the time and stress and let the team at Edwards Food Giant do it for you this year? They're delicious turkey dinners not only include the amazing turkey, but also their signature cornbread dressing, giblet gravy, cranberry sauce, and dinner rolls. All fully cooked, all homemade, and all of it ready for you to heat and serve to your family. And hey, if that's not enough, their deluxe turkey dinners also include sweet potato casserole, green beans, and apple pie. Now that's what I call a Thanksgiving spread. For more information on how to order your very own Thanksgiving dinner or to view their full menus, just click on edwardsfoodgiant.com today. Happy Thanksgiving from everyone at Edwards Food Giant, the meat people.
Deer season is here. At Fort Thompson, buy any Black Savage Access 2 for $419.90 and get a free Bushnell Trophy Scope and rings. Also at Fort Thompson, the Savage 110 Trail Hunter and Trail Hunter Light for $80 off. Fort Thompson and Sherwood. Lock in for Murphy's Cabot Gun and Knife Show this weekend at the Game Time at the Grounds Complex in Cabot. Over 250 tables with guns, ammo, knives, and much more. Saturday 9 to 5, Sunday 9 to 4. $10 admission. 12 and under get in free. Admission good for both days. LEOs and veterans $2 off. Don't miss Murphy's Cabot Gun and Knife Show this weekend at the Game Time at the Grounds Complex in Cabot.
Flight by Yuengling, the next generation of light beer. Crisp, refreshing with just 2.6 carbs and only 95 calories. Brewed for those who never settle. Enjoy responsibly. DG Yuengling and Son, Pottsville, PA.
And ESPN Radio Extra Point with Mark Zeno.
I don't know how much conversations he had with the front office, like, do we want to pay this guy now or do we want to wait? And I understand that he sat for 2 years. His contract was coming to an end, but you don't have to pay the guy. I understand how the market goes. You could have made him play out the final year of his deal. You had the franchise tag in your back pocket to at least extend the negotiating window, understanding that you didn't want to pay him $40 million, and have it hit the cap for 1 year. But the Giants, for a mess of an organization that they are, actually did it right with Daniel Jones. They didn't believe that he was it. They wanted to pay Saquon Barkley. That deal went, and it didn't go. So when he couldn't get Saquon Barkley signed, they had to put the tag on Barkley and then up extending Daniel Jones. But they did it the right way. They essentially gave him a 2-year deal and said, prove it, and they could get out from underneath it. Do we really believe Jordan Love would have turned down that Daniel Jones contract where he got $40 million annual average value?
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled
Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Oh, 600. What's the O stand for? Oh my God, it's early.
All right, folks, enjoy the show. Stay tuned. We're going live in 5, 4, 3.
Morning Mayhem starts now with David BAZZEL, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore. Live from the Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort.
What's up, Outlaw?
Morning for him. Pop us out.
I haven't heard that in a while.
From the office of your favorite president, good morning to all of the 609ers. Los Angeles.
All right, you 609ers, you know what to do. Move it, move it, move it. Let's go.
Move it, move it, move, move, move.
Check, check.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're proud to announce that Whistling Bungholes are now on sale.
Come down, easy taxi to the terminal zone.
Hey, Trey.
Los Angeles! All right, you'll get it this next time. Hey, the poor boys on the line.
Hey, baby, we're going to be here all day. We're going to be here all day, baby. I like this kind of party. I like this kind of party, baby.
No.
Over to the golden lane. Come down, easy taxi to the terminal zone.
Brother.
Los Angeles!
Josh, wake up. Wake up, Josh. Josh.
Good Lord.
You look at that.
Good
He's
Lord.
got to go back and look at himself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go back and watch yourself the last 30 seconds. You just fell asleep standing up. Man. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. We can't hear you at all. Come on.
Don't
Get your act together.
Hey. Don't come on me.
Listen, you. What?
There's a 20-second delay. I was staring at you all to see how long. Here's how I figure out the delay.
You were falling asleep standing up.
I was not. I was
You were
not.
asleep. Go back and look.
All right, well, it was nice hearing from you guys on the show today. Nice hearing from you guys. There you go.
Good morning, everybody. We are on the road in Hot Springs. We mentioned we'd be here at HJ Trailer Sales. Here with Trey Johnson. Good morning, Trey. How are you, bud?
Pretty good. How are you?
Great to be here. We are on. This is the first ever, Roger.
Yes.
First ever show, Josh, that we've done. We've done them on RVs before,
yes,
but we've not done an RV horse trailer together combo.
With gooseneck.
Gooseneck.
This is gooseneck.
Yeah,
Yes.
and we have in other words, you have the RV section in the front with a bed and couch
when we
and
grew up?
kitchen,
You
and
remember-
then you have the horse in the back.
But you have no
Yes.
idea until you open that door. We growing up, we had the Bugs Bunny cartoon where Bugs Bunny would look into this train car, and then when you opened it up, it looked like the ballroom of the Titanic. It was that big. It was you open that door right there.
I need to do that. Is that to the horses?
It's to what is it? Four? Is it four?
It's a four horse, and then behind that there's a big walk-in tack.
Yeah.
So for
Big walk-in tack.
Yeah, tack room. So
you better
have
listen. You got to
6
define your
saddles
words
and-
when you say you
Yeah.
throw them out there. Okay.
And then like all the electricity right now, we're operating off of a diesel generator.
This is where Roger and I just feel testosterone.
Manly stuff. I want to bark and play flinch.
Do want to say thanks to Chuck Gatlin for
bark.
being here today.
Yeah, thanks,
Chucky.
Appreciate
we
you.
were here, Roger. I looked at the date last year. Do you remember the date last year, Trey, off the top of your head?
No.
It looks like it was,
That was
October
many sleeps ago.
October 22nd, 2024.
A little
How about
over
that?
a year.
My
okay.
notes, yeah.
That's it. Great having your notes.
Yeah, it is.
I've got to have notes too.
Is this your fourth year of?
I think
or fifth?
my brother-in-law told me it was like our 5th or 6th, or we're about to have our 6th year.
Okay, congratulations. Yeah, you were a regular sponsor of Danny West, one of our favorite guys.
Thank
you. And also you somewhat of a regular over at Trivia.
Oh yeah.
Over at the mainland where Roger was last night.
Will you be there tonight?
I will not. I'll actually be picking up a couple of trucks for a customer out of Texas. You can talk my wife into it.
I'd love to get her to come by and hang out. I just thought since we're here today that might spark you doing that sort of thing. We were there last night.
Yeah.
Pops Lounge and Comedy. What'd you think of John Morgan?
Yeah, he was a worker, man. I tell you, I was just watching him, man. What a tough grind to be a comedian that's not a Seinfeld or
50 minutes on that
yeah,
stage.
and you got 50, 75 people out there you're trying to connect with, and you're doing this on you go all the small towns. You're not in Vegas. You're not in which he has been, I'm sure, but
No, he has.
Yeah, but
He's open for Seinfeld.
I look
He's
at a
open.
guy like that that's been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, man, 30
and,
years.
So much respect for that grind.
Totally.
Yeah. So
Totally.
and
It was a good time.
one of my favorite things, Josh, too. Did we lose Josh on the cameras?
Yeah, he took it, so we can't see it. He didn't want us looking.
That's
Well, no, I was actually
hilarious.
showing off the trailer, but you all can just keep talking about how sleepy I am. Really good stuff this morning. Really making me happy.
It was, Josh, one of my favorite things last night was watching Roger do a laugh when he would laugh at the comedian. Because I knew that for you,
you appreciate whatever humor he's coming up with because you basically do stand up too.
Yeah.
And so when there was a good joke, there was a hearty laugh from you.
Yeah.
And then I knew that you really thought it was funny. Now,
I knew
let me tell you now. Listen, there's a little off color for some folks. Some folks may not be able to deal with some of the topics, but
absolutely.
But he went back to his Louisiana roots, and
he sure did. And yeah, much respect for those guys that get up there and do that.
Yeah.
Zeb Ballantyne's a local guy. Trey Diesel's a local guy.
Yeah,
they
right.
opened the show, brought some new material as well, and the grind for them. Yeah, and I could appreciate some of the not inside stuff, but stuff where you got to think anyway.
Yeah, and I did just the opposite, Trey. I was at New Life Church.
What does that mean, just the opposite? What do you mean?
Wasn't any language being spurted out there.
Well, you didn't read Joe Klein's text to me then.
I know.
It was a little different.
We had the annual chili cook-off contest, and both Joe filled in for you, and
Thank
a
you, Joe.
gentleman named David Sluter, and we tried 15 different chili bowls.
Was it 15?
Yeah, 15, and it was. We'll announce the winners a little bit later, but that was a good group of young guys. I mean, not young guys, but it was men's night, and we've done that now, Rogers, 5 years in a row.
Yeah.
So a good group of people. And Joe tonight, Josh, is being honored. No, it's tomorrow night. He thought he was going to get away with it, and he said, "Man, I'm going to Missouri." He's from Slater. I said, "Wait a minute, they got going on in Slater?" He goes, I said, "Son,
did you dig?"
I did. I said, "You're getting honored." And he's not saying anything. And so I just Googled it, and he is having the gymnasium named after him.
Oh!
The gymnasium floor. Now, it looks like...
That's fantastic.
It's so crazy. It looks like he is having to split it with another guy. So
Steve McQueen?
No, Roscoe White. Roscoe White and Joe Klein.
Well, guess what? Roscoe must own the trailer company there.
And I found out that Joe already, his name is on the outdoor basketball floor that also is shared as a heliport where the helicopters land. Where they've got the
Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, so
wow.
We may be able to get Joe in it. We are so busy today,
so. Yeah.
Trey. In addition to hanging out with you today, we've got. The U of A system president, we got to have Top Gun music when he comes on. Remember, he was an Air Force pilot, Lieutenant General Jay Silveria on at 7 o'clock. Interesting story about a soccer team, a junior college soccer team in Arkansas that nobody knows about. Is Cossatot Junior College.
I know where that is.
And it's in DeQueen, and they've got classes.
We've been there.
Yeah.
Cossatot again.
And now we got the Cossatot River.
Right.
It's Cossatot School.
But that's where it's.
And it's funny. You know what Cossatot stands for? In the Indian term for Cossatot is skull crusher. But they don't call them. They're the Colts. And anyway, so this soccer team has now made it to the national playoffs of Division II. They've only started 3 years ago, and they got some Haitian players, and it's a women's team. Anyway, the president of the university system wants to come on and brag on him. Not going to talk about the coaching search. He said, I was going to call on. So we said, Mr. President, you're more than welcome. And then after that, Bobby Petrino's calling in.
That's good.
He's calling in. We got Darren McFadden calling in. Mark May, we moved to the 9 o'clock hour. Melinda Mayo, of course. Got to play Factor Crap, of course. And then also Sarah Patterson, who's apparently a superstar in the horse world here in Arkansas that maybe people don't know about. I mean, she's doing big things, right?
Yeah, she's probably one of the top breeders, Archie breeders.
Now, when you say Archie, that just means right, or is
in the thoroughbred industry, you have Archie breds. Archie breds, you get extra money. So
what is an Archie bred?
Archie bred is they have to be bred in Arkansas.
Well, I'm just wondering if you just say an Arkansas bred, why you call it Archie?
Like it has to be. And here's the interesting thing with thoroughbreds. So I do cattle, like you do AIing and all that stuff. Well, with thoroughbreds, you cannot do any type of artificial breeding or anything, and it has to be like live cover, and you have to have proof that it was live covered.
Bull on cow?
Yeah.
Look at you.
So
wow.
So
listen, that's a song you sing to.
So like those horses, so if they stud here, well, Arkansas is becoming like really big, and that's why a lot of horse breeders are moving into like Hot Springs and stuff, because there's more money now in Arkansas than really anywhere in the country.
You would think Kentucky or Florida would be obviously the first one, but Arkansas apparently is. Is it because of the success of Oaklawn?
I think. I mean, that's something that I'm not in the horse industry. I live next to the vet that keeps all of Sarah's stud horses. So you'd have to ask Sarah. I don't really know where the money comes from.
Our good buddy Matthew said ask him who the best Arkansas bred horse. I mean, is that do we know who the number one is, or to the
I
top?
guess we'll see coming up.
Okay,
this year.
You know what song that they play to get those cattle to mate? Listen to this. Chuck may know it. This is it.
What's his name?
Eddie Arnold.
Oh, Eddie Arnold.
The great Eddie Arnold. This is called.
This is the
That's a cattle call song.
What is the cattle
That's
call?
a cattle call.
Oh, it's called.
It's called cattle call.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
This
That's right.
was done back in 1932.
Oh my gosh, Eddie Arnold. Well, listen.
Maybe. So,
you know what? Eddie lived to be well over 80. You know why? Because he left the Colonel.
Yes, he did.
The Colonel dumped him and went to Elvis.
So it was a trick. It was a trick question by our buddy Matthew. He said it's owned by his uncle Dash Golf. It's called No Double. So that's he was setting us up. We didn't know that he knew the answer anyway. So a couple other things. In addition to having a busy show, several things to cover. Today is National Hug a Musician Day. So we can't hug. Well, we can hug Chuck.
Chuck's a musician.
Yeah, that's right. We can hug Chuck.
Absolutely.
It's also did you see where?
I'd rather you didn't. We're gonna.
Pennies are out. You guys, it's official. The
Saw
pennies.
that.
So that means all of us who used to keep our little, what do you call the flour pennies?
Wheat pennies.
Wheat pennies that are in the early 1900s.
So they're gone. No more pennies.
I think they would be.
Collect them?
Well, you've got a billion. You've got a billion pennies already in circulation. But let me tell you, when we were young, Trey, if you could find a penny that was the 1910, that with these wheat pennies, it was a big deal. And when I used to collect them.
I did.
I mean, I could, that's what we we had 3 channels back then.
We didn't do anything.
We didn't have a computer.
We collected cans and kept pennies.
Of those billion pennies, how many of those pennies are in like a recliner somewhere?
Probably a good section.
I got. You know what? I got them in a Mountain Valley water 5-gallon jug.
Also, speaking of money, I saw where, and again, I don't keep up with this well enough, but whatever jackpot is almost to $1 billion, $165 million, I don't know what the record is. Have we hit $1 billion already? Have we done $1 billion giveaway?
I think we did a year ago.
I mean, can you imagine? I remember back in the day, if you could give away $1 million, it was a big deal.
Yeah, listen, I've got some friends. I won't mention their name. That when I was asking them the other day, are you? Because they usually come up to me and go, "Hey, let's get together with 10 of us or whatever, put in $10, $20 or whatever, and go buy these Powerball tickets." Which is, for sake of argument, whatever the Powerball costs, I buy $10 worth. You do, so 10 of us. A lot of tickets, a lot of numbers, and all that. I said, "Well, how come you're not doing that?" "Well, it's only $500 million." So it's only $500 million. You're gonna wait till it gets to a best? Nothing. That's a $950,000. It's not $1 million. Why you want to do that? I'll take it.
I mean, that's a billion. You were giving away $1 billion in lottery. Anyway, so
you know what happens if I win $1 billion lottery? I immediately go home to my wife and tell her that we have just won $1 million, and I'm going to give her half of it. I'm putting the rest of it in the bank for us in the future.
Speaking
so I
of,
can buy one of these trailers.
You're giving away a hitch today, and what's the scoop on that?
So it's a B&W, I think it's called a stowaway ball. So basically it's a hitch that folds and goes up underneath, so you could put it in your, it's like for a bumper pull, pulling a boat or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's got a 2 5/16 on one side and a 2-inch ball on the other side.
He could have just said that in Russian or Chinese, and it would have meant the same thing.
Basically, for layman terms, there should not be a trailer that you pull with a truck that you can't pull with that.
It's a B&W tow and stow adjustable ball hitch.
Wow.
How about that? Boom. Let me say that again.
Say it again.
It's a B&W tow and stow adjustable ball hitch.
It's about
Boom.
It's about a $300 hitch.
Okay, so all you got to do is come by here and register sometime during the day today.
There's a young lady born in Redfield, Arkansas, who just got real excited when they heard this guy say those things like that, masculine things.
The other thing,
he's asleep.
His eyes are
he's asleep.
Let's see how far the delay. Look at Hey, the other thing, a couple things. Do you know anybody, or do we, Josh or Roger? Are you OCD at all? Have you ever had to deal with OCD?
I am.
True. You have. Trey?
I am like. My people that work for me cannot, because I'll come up, I haven't been here, and I'll come up here and, like, if the trailers aren't perfect, if this isn't clean, if there's rocks, like,
Is that really OCD though? Or is it just being?
Yeah. I think to a certain degree, Zachary, my middle son.
My wife says that I'm OCD and I need to chill out.
Now,
we may think that.
But just because you want it clean doesn't mean it's OCD. Is that you continue to do the same thing over and over again to make sure it's clean? You do it more than once, or you just?
Or if it's like, if there's like a dust here, it's like,
okay, you can't resist. You can't stop yourself.
Well, what is, and we may say that's what it is. Like you may say, hey, I'm gonna go get me a Coke, but you mean a soda. I mean, you just said Coke. It's not Coca-Cola. We may call it OCD.
Well,
I know Zachary, my middle son. The cool thing about the issues that he had, and we thought it was OCD or whatever it was that when he would cut the lawn, it had to be just perfect.
Right.
So that's a great kid to have. It's a great issue to have when he's cutting the grass.
My wife will go and she'll mow the yard. And she'll be like, I helped you. I mowed the yard. And I'll come home like, you missed this out, and I'll have to get on it, and I'll have to and I can't stand it.
Okay, you can't. That's a guy thing. That's right.
Josh,
thank you, sweetie, for helping. Why don't you just let me do it, huh?
Yes. Josh, do you think you have any OCD?
No.
So I'm going to. The reason
it's just not attention to detail. That's what.
The
reason
why I bring it.
Hold on. So, Roger, do you think you have a little bit of it?
I think so. Yeah,
I think you do.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So, especially when I, for instance,
But let me tell you what.
Allison does.
Yeah, let me tell you.
Is it a perfectionist?
The reason I bring it up, there's a story Eddie Murphy talks about. He had OCD as a kid, and he had the same thing. I dated a girl after I got divorced that had it, and it's a horrible thing to go through because she would get up. She could not go to bed without opening the drawer like 100 times. Open, close, open, close.
Well, that's something.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
no, that's OCD. No, that's OCD.
Well, it's OCD.
That's extreme. See, that's what I'm saying. I think that's more the clinical definition when you're having to do something over and over again, and it doesn't make any sense.
The clinical. I got you.
Yeah. In other words, and she did this. I mean, she was in. It was a nightmare, but she didn't tell her parents. And so for a couple of years, every night she would do the blinds up and down, up and down. Poor thing. Oh, it's a horrible thing.
And that's when you sleep like this.
Yeah. Well, it's the other thing is almost like Justin Moore. What does Justin Moore have to do? And I don't think this is an extreme case, but what does Justin Moore do every night? He says he has to. He's paranoid about, so he checks something every night.
Yeah, is it the gas?
And his gas, or make sure that so.
Well, when you've got those things that are doing it,
Well, if that's the case, is it OCD to get a cookie and milk every night?
No, see, I don't think that is. That's just routine. That's routine.
Yeah, there's I guess there's habits and then there's that.
Yeah, that's right. There's habit and routine versus OCD. Anyway, so if you've got OCD, let us know what you've been going through.
Let us know. Tell us about your problems.
Yeah. Tell us your OCD.
We hope that we have some
listeners.
Counsel.
Yes.
We'd like to be the #1 show for OCD people.
Well, I sort of think we're sort of OCD.
We're so scattered.
We are scattered.
You're not at all.
I can't listen to y'all.
Well, stop it. Just quit.
Whatever the opposite of OCD is David. David, you do not care. You're like, it's this today, it could be this tomorrow. It doesn't really matter. Like it doesn't matter.
Wait till you hear how Eddie Murphy dealt with it. So a couple other things. Bobby Vitrino, as I said, 7:30. What do you remember about Bobby Vitrino versus LSU? Played him 4 times. Go, Roger.
Victories.
Or how many?
I'll split it right down the middle.
That's correct. 2 and 2. Yeah. And what's the key part of that 2 and 2?
What do you mean?
In other words, what's the interesting part of the 2 and 2?
Was it the quarterback?
No, it's just where
they were there.
Yes, they were here. They were in Little Rock. Where we had a 2. So
I had a 50-50 shot.
We didn't come to paint.
Right. Well, that was Little Rock, right?
That's right. We didn't come to paint, and the other one was at the last second. We're not taking a knee. At the end of the half, those 2 games. But then we go down to Baton Rouge and have a shootout, have that overtime, 31-30, lose that one. Then his last year, we get up 14-0, and we're thinking, oh my gosh, they're like #1 in the nation. We're blowing them out, and all of a sudden, Honey Badger returns a punt for a touchdown, and then they blow us out 41-14. And then he walks off the field, and he's not happy about Les Miles. He sort of pulls his hand away from him, and I think he cusses him.
I think that's the game I remember, but it was at halftime. The announcer asked him,
about his.
Are you how's your fragile?
Because they lost a young man. They lost a young man. The tight end had died during the week. Garrett Ekman.
Yes,
he died, and so she goes. He goes. We're not fragile at all. And so that's exactly right. What that was.
That's what I meant when you asked that question. I was like, well, I remember him getting mad at that
Down to 5.5, right?
Yesterday,
I do want to thank. We stayed at Oaklawn last night too. A wonderful facility. Thanks so much to Wayne Smith, and we saw Chris Ho last night. And Roger took some paper. And
listen,
pen.
it's not only paper. Listen, they see that name? That's advertising. They want me to take these pens. They have. What do you call it? Not the slippers. There, they are.
I forgot about the slippers. Yeah, I forgot about
bath
that.
slippers?
They're bath slippers. They're not disposable. What do you call it? They're complimentary. So they're complimentary.
Yeah, I
slippers.
didn't forget that. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, well, you can't.
Lily was so nice. We had Lily checked us in. There.
Lily,
She's so sweet. She's got a promotion. We get to know the people in the front desk.
I pulled up
complimentary slippers.
Complimentary slippers.
Yeah,
great bathrobes.
Well,
too.
Roger went ahead and did it.
Yeah, you take. Well,
I think they charge you for the
They're not
bathroom.
complimentary.
I'm not
the
saying to
slippers are,
take
'cause
them. I'm just saying they're nice.
Well, no, the robes are the very thick. But the slippers, yes, because if you wear them, you're not going to put them back in their little compartment and leave them there for somebody. You're not going to wear somebody else's slippers.
Yeah.
So they're complimentary, and I use them whenever we have to go somewhere else that is not Oaklawn. Because I'm a slipper guy now. Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort made me such a fan of slippers at my age. I like hot coffee in the morning, electric blankets, closed captioning, and slippers. I asked for slippers for Christmas last year because of that, and now I've got some slippers, but these are my traveling slippers. Thank you, Oaklawn.
Do we have a horse? You're picking. What's going on?
I was trying to see if the
No, the air's on. Yeah,
I didn't say. I didn't know.
it's
The horse
62 degrees in here. Yeah.
Somebody on our D3 Auto Sales text line. Somebody says Baz definitely does not have OCD. He sleeps with pizza crust. Yep. So there you go. I don't know if that's the.
Well, let's see. You could be OCD, and there was a lady that lived down from us when we lived in Bryant, and I went by there the other day as I passed the Summerwood gyms. No one's there now. They've moved out. But, David, in the 10 years that we lived in there, and I'm going back and forth by this lady, I noticed that their garage was getting more full,
right.
because they just kept packing stuff and keeping stuff. So much to the point that the glass on the garage doors broke out, and stuff started being on the outside. But that's that show that you always.
Yeah, well, what is it, Josh? What did you say? That's a form of OCD. I think, too.
Also,
ahead,
the most upsetting thing, because David, once again, you are the opposite. Watching you eat food in the studio is one of the more upsetting experiences because it will take you 4 hours to eat an apple. And then obviously bagels too. Watching you eat a bagel is one of the worst things that's ever happened to me. Oh my God.
Someone says, this is from Chris, buddy up in Springdale. He said, I've got OCD. I always have to make sure my doors are locked several times. That's what it is over and over again like that. That's the problem.
Yeah, now I'll do that. I will leave. I will back out. I know that I've hit the garage door manually out there, or if I use the remote in the vehicle, but I have gone up because of an issue. I have pulled out of the driveway and gone back in just to see.
Yeah,
and I think I'm not OCD because I try not to go all the way in to see the door. I try to see if I could just sneak around, which makes me think I'm really not looking. Idiot.
We'll come back. We'll talk about Paul Skeens winning the Cy Young yesterday. Interesting stat about him from a historic standpoint. Also, Charlie said, please comment on J.J. Andrews'
commitment. Won back-to-back.
Yeah, I don't know him very well. You'll have to tell us about him, Josh. I'm just not familiar with him and his game. Obviously, I know about Skeens because of the SEC and LSU and all that, but you can tell us about him. Also, somebody says, from Charlie, please comment on J.J. Andrews committing to the Razorbacks and his father, Sean Andrews. We will certainly do that. Got a packed show here at H.J. Trailer Sales. I hadn't mentioned it. Your address. This is a street that everybody knows that if you grew up here in Hot Springs, Albert Pike. Yep. This is 808 Albert Pike, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, we got donuts being delivered. All right.
Yes, we're back up to 6 points, Baz.
Oh, it's back up to 6.
It's 6.
LSU's a favorite.
Yeah.
All right, do not go away. It's 6:33 here in Morning Mayhem.
Tune in every Monday night at 7 for the Coach Calipari Show. Coach will break down each game and talk strategy. And it's all brought to you by Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram and the Big Lot in Benton.
This is SportsCenter.
3 big-time blowouts last night in the MAC. First, Central Michigan beat Buffalo Buffalo 38-19 at home last night to reach bowl eligibility at 6-4. Then Northern Illinois beat UMass 45-3, and then Toledo also achieves bowl eligibility last night. They're now 6-4, 4-2 in the MAC after a 24-3 win over Miami of Ohio on the road. One game tonight in college football that comes in the Sun Belt at 6:30 on ESPN. Troy at 6-3 overall, 4-1 in the Sun Belt takes on Old Dominion at 6-3 and 3-2 in the Sun Belt. One game tonight in the National Football League as the Jets go on the road to take on the first place New England Patriots. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's going to be a wonderful day. Partly cloudy this afternoon. So nice. 76 the high. Tonight, partly cloudy, falling off to the mid-50s. Tomorrow, we'll get to the upper 70s. It'll be sunny and a little bit on the breezy side, too. But we'll top out at 78 degrees. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Benihana Happy Hour Specials, $3, $6, $9. Sushi, food, and cocktails. Available 5 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday at Benihana Bar.
Join the zone each Monday for Game Balls and Jockstraps, brought to you by A Caddy's Touch Landscaping. Find out who made the best, average, and worst headlines in sports and entertainment each Monday as Justin and DJ give you their Game Balls and Jockstraps on the zone from 10 to 1. It's all brought to you by A Caddy's Touch Landscaping, 501-794-2770. Call today to get your landscape updated to a whole new level and be listening for Game Balls and Jockstraps only on 103.7 The Buzz.
Hello, Buzz listeners. It's Chris Zender here at Frank Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep in Sherwood. The holidays are coming on fast. There's extra expenses this time of year, and everybody's watching their budget. Folks, Fletcher Dodge is here to help. Buy any new or certified pre-owned vehicle and make no payments until February. But that's not all. We have 0% financing on all 2026 Rams and available sales tax paid. Plus up to $10,000 off the all-new heavy-duty Rams and Jeep Grand Cherokees. Up to $10,000 off the all-new Wrangler. 0% financing, thousands of dollars in discounts. No payments until February and available sales tax paid. Only here at Frank Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep in Sherwood. Also, don't worry about your credit. Go to FletcherCredit.com and get pre-approved in minutes. Folks, we still need your trade-in, so we're paying up to $2,000 over Kelly Blue Book for trades. At Fletcher Dodge, you always get the best price, the lowest finance rate, and more for your trade. Come see us in person at Fletcher Dodge on Warden Road in Sherwood or shop online at FletcherDeals.com.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Just like in football, a great offense and defense are so important in properly maintaining your lawn. And the best defense against weeds starts with a call to the team at Sanders Ground Essentials, because there's no better time than now to start that weed control program. And then this winter, I know you'll be so looking forward to that beautiful dormant lawn that Sanders always provides. Remember, next spring's lawns start with the Sanders Fall Pre-Emergent Treatments. So go on the offense today with Sanders Ground Essentials on the web at sandersground.com.
Want to see our beautiful faces? Catch Morning Mayhem streaming live every day on YouTube, X, and Facebook. Just search 1037 The Buzz.
This is Roger's newest song.
Sing it if you know it, Chuck. The
Double one
Tigers
down
went up
Georgia.
to Fayetteville
That's
for the
it.
boot they wanted to keep. They marched right in with Tiger Grams, but the Hawks
Missed
were
it.
digging deep. They came across some Razorbacks fired up and seeing red. Petrino grinned, "You've had your turn. It's our boot now instead." The Hawks said, "My name's Tusk, and we played with all our might. Up on this hill, we never yield. You're in for a hell of a fight."
The Tigers ran with cunning speed, thinking they just might break through. But our Hogs were ready, snorting loud, and showed them what to do. They juked, they twisted, they corkscrewed. The crowd began to cheer. Woo Pixui, Razorbacks are here. Line is crushed,
kick it.
Erupt, scoreboard tells the tale. The Tigers tried with all their heart, but the dadgum swine prevail. So raise your voice, shout, ring out. Everyone be clear, the boot comes home this year. Yeah! Woo!
Well done there, Roger.
Thanks, Chuck. That's coming from a musician right there. Thank you, Dr. Jimmy Tucker.
Yes.
And the entire staff at Ortho Arkansas, to include my wife, who is a wonderful employee there, and a wonderful wife.
We're at HA Trailer Sales. If you just tuned in, 808 Albert Pike. Been around for 6 years now. Trey Johnson is the owner, and
I didn't know who his relatives were. Can you say that?
Howard
Are
Johnson.
You okay with that?
Oh, what? My Aunt Wendy and Uncle Doug?
I had no idea.
Razorback?
Yeah, I had no idea that Wendy was your aunt.
Yep.
We're honestly, Trey, we're kind of related because Wendy grew up in my neighborhood. We grew up together. She, I didn't realize some of the stories that she had told me until she had come to my mom's funeral and told us a quick little story that I had no idea about. But I love your aunt. I think she's a wonderful person, and
hey, you want her on your side.
Sure.
If she's on your side, you're good to go.
I believe it.
Got a packed show. We've got the U of A system president Jay Severia coming on. We got Bobby Petrino, Darren McFadden, Mark May, Melinda Mayo. We got Sarah Patterson, who's a superstar here. We got Factor Crap Ball coming up. If you just don't know about HA Trailer Sales, you can go to hatrailersales.com. It's family owned. It's the trailer and truck bed is what you specialize in, and that means utility, livestock, equipment trailers. I mean, you cover it all.
Beds, we do truck accessories. Like my guy in the back was the other day or yesterday was telling me we do airbags on trucks. We do step rails. We do brush guards. We do I'm leaving here at 8 to go to Texas to pick up my friend's truck. And we custom painted all his brush guards, and he's doing 2 brush guards and 2 beds.
When you got a painted brush guard, brother, the world is yours.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
You're doing stuff that we have no clue what you're talking about.
Well, some of us do. I mean, here's the other part of it.
We can make you look cool.
I look like North Star, Bedrock, RKI, and Wilrow. Boom.
On 3. Ready?
Break. Yes. Plus, you got a good service department here, too.
Yeah. We do all the repairs. That's probably the difference between us and a lot of people is our repair shop. We handle all your warranty. Like when you buy a trailer from us or a truck bed, we handle the warranty. So you don't, it's not like, how you bought it from us, call the manufacturer if you got a problem and deal with the warranty. We handle it. It's just like a car lot. Like you buy it from us, we handle all your warranties. You got a problem, and we can repair them here. Do it all here.
It's all about the person, and you're a great guy. And I think it's great. It's Josh's favorite segment on our show each week is Danny West, and he's like you. He's a good dude. Good dude. Dealing with a lot of craziness right now, and then, of course the coaching search continues to be. So many rumors are out there. People are throwing out there things that aren't true. I know there's some, like
I've read 10 separate coaches taking the job.
Done.
Yeah, can we mention this really fast? So last night, I don't like calling out individual people, so I'm not going to say this person's name. But somebody went on TV last night in Northwest Arkansas. Actually, you know what? I'll use a witness name. Mike Irwin went on TV in Northwest Arkansas and said, "I'm just passing along information. I heard it's done, but it could not be done. If you don't have anything that you can confirm with people you trust, don't say anything at all." It is misleading to tell people that it's total garbage. And if you're not going to say anybody's name, you can't put your name behind it and back it up. Why are you talking? It makes no sense to me. I'm not sure. Do you all feel the same way?
Remember, he's the one. He's the one who brought up Dan Mullen. He goes, "Well, it's Dan Mullen's job to," and then Dan Mullen one day later goes, I don't want the Arkansas.
I 0% chance I take the job.
He doesn't care about the money. It's completely wrong. It's completely wrong.
Yeah. Well, I don't have an issue.
You don't mind hearing all the rumors?
And the reason I say that is because once I hear you put something out like that, and then you were adamant about it, and you were trying to be the first one to the deal. We've had a few people, some of our colleagues, that were first to announce a few things, just to be first.
Right.
That's a different story from what you're telling me about Mike Irwin. And so if he's doing that, then guess what? I don't listen to him anymore, so I can just mark that one off because he's throwing that out. Because anybody could say, look here. It's like when you talk about a Razorback game. Now, here's the thing. I do think the Razorbacks will win this Saturday, but there's a good chance they won't.
Yeah, right. That's right. That's the way.
That's the same
parsing
thing.
Your words.
That's
yeah.
it. That's it. All that is just saying just to be talking.
Can I tell you, Roger? We've done this.
Yeah.
I've mentioned this is Trey. This is the 6th time in 20 years that we've done this. I'm fatigued. People come up to me. I know, and I respect it because have you heard? Because that's what I'm going to get asked. But I'm telling you, I don't even. I mean, let's just name him. I don't even care. Just let's name the coach. Let's hope he wins. Let's go because we've been through this so many times. It's just like, oh my God, here we go again.
You're right.
Yeah, the 6th time in 20
when
years.
you say it like
I think that this one's different than the rest of them.
What makes you think that?
I think this one, because of what you just said, I think there's.
It's just time to get it right.
You're going to lose the chance to have the opportunity to have a football program and not a basketball program. Because for so long they just keep saying, well, this one, and then you keep missing and missing and missing.
What if they miss again?
I think then you've got to. I think there's a lot of people. They're like, all right,
you think this is like
let's just play.
Okay,
we'll play baseball. Yeah, would it be like or those schools like Villanova? Do they even have a football program?
It's about basketball.
We're just going to play basketball and we're going to play baseball.
Yeah, and by the way, somebody asked about J.J. Andrews, which is the son of Sean Andrews. Interesting about his recruiting. I don't know if you remember, Roger and Josh, that early on he was like a 3-star, and they just didn't give him a lot of love. Then he finds out that Cal, I think, makes him an offer, and then he goes to the camps, those Nike camps, and starts being an MVP. And guess what? He's a 5-star now. So it just goes to show you that they just don't really always get that right. But he's a good kid. His dad was one of the greatest players ever at Arkansas.
So Arkansas played UCA. A kid from here. I know his mom really well. I knew him really well.
What's his name?
Ty Robbins.
Yeah, I think it's the one who did so well.
He was a redshirt freshman at UCA, scored 16. He was committed to FAU. The FAU coach left, and he decommitted there, went to UCA. That kid, I think you watch him in a year or two. I don't know if he'll be at UCA. I think he's a tight. You watch how he played against Arkansas and the elite talent they got.
Yeah,
I think that's a kid that didn't go to those big camps, didn't do all that, and kind of fell through the cracks a little bit. I think another one is Austin Reeves.
Same
Reeves totally completely missed. And I think them two kids were. I think
isn't that crazy how that works?
Just like Austin.
Yeah, well, that's cool.
Those kids.
Well, we'll give you credit if it turns out to be true. Also, too, before we went to break, Josh, we were talking about Paul Skeens. Roger, what's unique about Paul Skeens winning the Cy Young this year? What do you think?
Dating Livy Dunn.
I think it's the first time in Major League history. I think it's never happened. This is the first time. It's not an easy one.
Is it his nationality?
No, it has just to do with his record.
His record.
Somebody had a losing record.
Somebody's 500 won the MVP.
He doesn't have a winning record. Yeah, he doesn't have. He's the first Cy Young winner. What I read this morning that did not have a winning record.
But that's so
he could go to.
It's so subjective, though.
Yeah.
Because last year, I think he was 13-7 last year and had the exact same numbers. So I mean, it's.
And he was Rookie of the Year last year.
Yeah,
he was Rookie of the Year.
Wins and losses don't matter for pitchers as much anymore.
Roger, I'm going to go to you on this one. Who was the last pitcher to win? And I know we got to take a break. Let's go ahead and hit the break. Yeah. Who do you think was the last pitcher to win back-to-back Rookie of the Year or Cy Young, or win it in the same year?
I'll say Clemens.
Good guess. I don't believe that's right. I believe it's Doc Gooden.
So you don't know for 100%?
I think I'm 98%.
Okay,
I think it's
cool.
Doc Gooden. I think I saw that. You ever heard that name? Yeah. Yeah, he came as a rookie and was unbelievable. I think he won the Cy Young as a rookie, or he won it back-to-back. It's just like Paul Skeens has done. So.
Now, with all that information, we're going to stand behind it.
Yeah, those are good.
We're not going to check.
Y'all need to reset.
We are glad you're with us.
We'll have them reset in the break, and we'll be back on Morning Mayhem.
Hey, it's David BAZZEL for Luxury Pool & Spa. Can you feel it in the air? Oh, I can. It's hot tub season, and I love my hot tub from Luxury Pool & Spa. You can too. They have Fantasy and Caldera hot tubs in stock and ready for delivery. Luxury Pool & Spa also carries Sirona Spa chemicals and frog systems. I use both in my hot tub. You gotta have them. Luxury Pool & Spa also has Pollywood Adirondack outdoor furniture for sitting around your fire pit with family and friends. And now is also a great time to start planning for your new pool. It's a major investment investment, and having a pool company that you can trust is a big key. Luxury Pool and Spa owners Jeremy and Shane Lawson build the pool themselves from start to finish. The Lawson family has been doing this for 50 years. They are trained pros who specialize in custom in-ground concrete pools with tanning ledges, grottos, infinity edges, automated pools, and more. It's a remarkable 5 decades of trustworthy pool building. Live the life of luxury with Luxury Pool and Spa in Conway and Russellville. Check them out online at luxurypoolarkansas.com.
Deer season is here. At Fort Thompson, buy any Black Savage Access 2 for $419.90 and get a free Bushnell Trophy scope and rings. Also at Fort Thompson, the Savage 110 Trail Hunter and Trail Hunter Light for $80 off. Fort Thompson in Sherwood.
The long goodbye begins. A very special evening with Journey. Final Frontier Tour. March 25th, Simmons Bank Arena. Journey. Tickets on sale Friday, November 14th at 10 a.m. at JourneyMusic.com. Your chance to say goodbye to the songs that changed our lives. Journey. Final Frontier Tour.
He's Donald Trump's #1 enemy in Congress, Chicago politician Dick Durbin. Now, Durbin has a new scheme. He's doing the dirty work to benefit corporate megastores. Durbin's bill could cut corners on your credit card security, putting your personal data at risk. Big chain retailers and warehouse stores want to inflate their profits, and liberal Dick Durbin would help them do it. Tell senators, say no to the megastores and Dick Durbin. Paid for by the Electronic Payments Coalition.
This is the Pigskin Preacher, bringing you the word. Winston Groom's marvelous book, The Aviators, chronicles the heroism of America's 3 greatest pilots, Eddie Rickenbacker, Jimmy Doolittle, and Charles Lindbergh, coming to their country's aid in World War II. All were decidedly past their peak flying years in their mid-40s, but their bravery in facing death is still inspiring nearly a century later. If you're looking to be inspired by some genuine heroes, this book is for you. And if you're looking to be inspired by some amazing snacky treats, Double B's is for you. Double B's delis have piping hot chicken, pizza, corn dogs, and even catfish at some places on Fridays. And we have cookies and a dazzling array of thirst-quenching drinks. Double B's. It's where you gas it, grab it, and go. That's Double B's.
This is David Dunn with Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We accept all major forms of fleet payments. Holman, Element, Auto Integrate, MK, and more. So for all your commercial fleet service and repair, brakes, PM services, and check engine lights, from Fords to Freightliners, think Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We will get your equipment back on the road where it belongs. Dealership-level service and expertise from a locally owned family business. That's Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. Exit 7 off of 440.
Celebrate your wins, but don't chase the losses. Remember, gambling is entertainment, not a paycheck. Set your limits and keep it fun. Visit arpgcouncil.org or call 1-800-GAMBLER for free confidential help. Play your way the smart way.
Tune in each week when Susan Irwin Prowse shares her Keys to the Weekend music events calendar with Justin and DJ. Brought to you by Willie D's and Big Red Dog Productions. Big Red Dog Productions is your gateway to music excellence in Central Arkansas and beyond. Visit entertainersguide.com to see the weekly calendar and submit your shows.
This is Quinn Grovey, and you're listening to Morning Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
Shut up, Josh. Josh, shut up.
That's how I feel this morning.
It is 6:52. Hashtag blessed to be here.
Blessed.
We are on the road. Always glad to be on the road. Josh is holding things down back in Little Rock. Roger and I are here with Trey Johnson of HA Trailer Sales. It's 808 Albert Pike. Continue to talk about the great deals they have and the giveaway. All you got to do is come by and sign up. You don't have to pay anything, and you give it away.
What you call it? I don't know. It's a B&W turnover ball.
You want me to say it? You want me to say it?
Yeah.
It's a B&W Toe and Stow adjustable ball head.
Toe and stow.
Boom.
I call it turnover, and then my brother-in-law was like, no, it's a toe and stow.
Yeah. And your by the way, we have mentioned your wife is involved as well with the business.
Yeah, she'll be here.
Yeah,
she's going to run it while you're...
I always say it's not mine, it's hers and my brother-in-law's. They run it, they do it.
That's
and then
good.
we got Jared up in Paragould.
Some comments here from our D3 Auto Sales text line. I have a mild case of OCD. It's a numbers thing with me. I cannot walk watch or TV or listen to the radio unless the volume is at an even number. Also, when pumping gas, I can't stop. I think all of us sort of have that. I don't know if that's a heavy degree of OCD. I think if you had to keep doing something over and over again, but I know what you're saying, it just doesn't work. Rebecca says my oldest son loves to teach me about being OCD about the way I have my flatware arranged. I think everybody's sort of OCD unless you're obsessed with it and you get mad about it. But I think everybody tries to organize their kitchen, right, in a certain way. I don't think that's.
Oh yeah, well, it's not.
I feel like my wife doesn't.
Well,
my wife just kind of. As long as it's up, it's good.
And so she says I have to hang my tea towels a certain way. I think that's okay. I think that's just a habit that you do. Yeah. Somebody says Basil is the OCD burrito eater. Don't know what that means. Danny West
because you eat it like you go straight in the middle. You don't eat the fold.
Yes. So it says Baz, you missed my message the other day where I was like, I ate a peanut butter and banana sandwich on toast in my bed. All hail to the king. Very well. Well done. Someone said, can we get Roger's new song to replace Hey Jude? I'm good with it.
Well.
Scooball, by the way, Scooball is pronounced Scooball. Josh may not know much about him either. Best pitcher in the game, back-to-back AL Cy Young Awards. How'd you say it, Josh? I didn't catch
Scooball.
It's Scooball.
Well, you know what? Hey, can I finish as you say, Baz.
Close enough.
There you go. Thank you so much.
Exactly right. Someone says very well. Now you're learning. Take the pebble from my hand. Someone says, Bass, how about Michigan State football having to vacate wins under former coach Mel Tucker, who was fired for sexual harassment? Yeah, I think they had 3 and that was. But does anybody care about education anymore? Does it even matter that anybody goes to class?
No,
I don't think they'd. Really.
Do we
ever talk about education?
Nobody cares. I don't care what you do in English.
Yeah.
If you can't hold on to the ball.
Yeah.
Get in the portal.
Yeah. By the way, winner of the chili cooking contest last night at New Life Church, Bart Binky, number 1.
Bart Binky?
Bart Binky.
Can you imagine his name in the phone book? It's Binky Bart.
I bet he was a tailback.
He was a big old boy. This guy's eating plenty of chili.
What's up, Binky?
He's got plenty of practice. Jim Bernard won second, and Luke Baldwin wins third. We enjoyed that at New Life last night. That's the 5th time we've done that. Roger was here at Oaklawn last night, or he'd have been there. The reason Joe Klein is not with us. He's headed to Missouri, so we're so busy today. We'll see if we get Joe when he gets ready to leave up there. But they're naming the court after Joe Klein. He was mad.
Did you tell him you knew that and you were going to mention it?
I said, what are you doing in Missouri?
No, I know that, but I mean, does he know that you were mentioning it this morning?
I said I'm going to do some digging.
And that was enough.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Right. He said, "Dadgummit."
I like it.
Let's go. Listen, Joe. We were reading off all the things that Joe's accomplished. I mean, think about this. He was a 6th overall pick in the NBA draft, All-American, gold medalist, world champion with Michael Jordan. Beat Michael Jordan in college. I mean, he is a really accomplished person, and his hometown should be doing that kind of stuff.
I kind of feel like they should have done that a long time ago.
Well, he was making the great point. We were back in this whole thing about the trophy thing with Fayetteville. He said it's embarrassing that Scott Hastings does not have his jersey hanging, in Budwalter, or all the triplets.
You are so right.
It's ridiculous.
You are so right. That one, I will agree 100%. As far as all the other trophies and all that, why they're not somewhere is ridiculous.
Same thing.
But those guys, a Scott Hastings.
Oh, my gosh. Just hang the jersey up.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not that difficult.
Hang it up. Let people know who Steve Shaw was.
Yeah.
Long before.
And you don't have to retire the jersey. Just hang them up there and let fans appreciate them. Listen, they're going to be dead and gone. You lost Oliver Miller. It's like, come on, man. You just
like now we got Mayberry, and it's Lee Mayberry's daughter. There's a daughter of one of the.
Yeah, I think it's Lee Mayberry's.
Lee Mayberry was a bad dude.
Yeah. He was another triplet with Todd Day and, of course, the late Oliver Miller. Yeah, Josh.
I'm glad you're finally giving Joe, you're reading off his accomplishments, because usually you're just like, he's the largest human to ever come here to this town. And you could argue, hey, he's maybe the most accomplished. You're like, look how big he is. He's also very accomplished as well.
Yes, well, last night I made sure everybody knew that. And he's a foxhole buddy, too. He hadn't changed a bit since he was 20 and 19 years old when I was with him in school. He's a great guy.
Hey, listen, and would he want Dana to see the text that he sent me? No.
All right, do not go. We got a packed show here with Trey and HA Trailer Sales. And packed, don't go away. Got Bobby Petrino, Darren McFadden, president of the U of A system, and talking trailers. Come on, sign up, and you may get lucky.
Don't worry, we don't understand ourselves either. 103.7 The Buzz.
Hi, I'm Nathan Schulman with Schulman Theaters, and I'm excited to invite you to the grand opening of our newest location, Film Alley Breckenridge. Opening this fall, and we've built something special. A place where you can watch the latest movies, bowl with friends, let the kids loose in the arcade, and enjoy great food and cocktails, all under one roof. It's more than just a theater, it's a place to make memories. Find out more by visiting us at breckenridge.filmalley.net. From our family to yours, welcome to Film Alley Breckenridge.
Looking to upgrade your home without breaking the bank? Go to The Warehouse, 2011 North 2nd Street in Cabot, Arkansas's trusted source for quality flooring, including SPC vinyl waterproof flooring starting at $139 a square foot. Tiles starting at 59 cents a square foot. Next-gen waterproof hardwood and many other building materials at unbeatable prices. Contractor, home builder, or DIYer, we've got what you need. In stock and ready to go. Go see the Flooring King, The Warehouse, and Natural State Wholesale, building better naturally.
Sports talk and entertainment.
I can't understand the food in your mouth.
That'll put a smile on your face.
I'm being serious. I can't understand a word you're saying.
KABZ, Little Rock. Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
A local nonprofit is moving forward with this project to help provide people permanent housing. Mission Machine in Searcy serves the homeless population and is building 8 tiny homes, making up a small apartment complex. They are designed for people who face chronic homelessness and people dealing with mental illness. The complex will have programs to get people back on their feet for long-term success. A groundbreaking ceremony is set for next Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. They expect to complete the project in 6 to 7 months. And in North Little Rock in the Argenta Plaza area, they're welcoming a new arena district with a new 5-story hotel and 31,000 square foot event space. Mayor Terry Hardwick says the new arena district will be a big boost to the city's economy. Officials hope everything will be complete within 18 months.
Listen for Champs and Chumps on Fridays during The Zone. Brought to you by Washita Bar and Grill on Central Avenue in Hot Springs and BKC Home Builders, building premier homes in Hot Springs.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
A sunny sky this morning, a partly cloudy sky this afternoon, and warmer. Little Rock will get up to 76 this afternoon. The night partly cloudy, a low down in the mid-50s. Tomorrow, it'll be in the upper 70s, 78 the high, plus it'll be pretty breezy too. I'm meteorologist Pat Walker for the Buzz Radio Network.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Edwards Food Giant presents Razorback Baseball color analyst and Drop Time Sports co-host Rick Schaefer every Tuesday morning on Morning Mayhem. Rick will share his special take on Razorback sports with the guys each week. Edwards Food Giant, the meat people, the only stop you'll ever have to make for your family's groceries.
Hey, Central Arkansas, Roger Scott here to tell you about my friends at Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union. The folks over at Alcoa Community FCU have been proudly serving their members since 1957. After a recent expansion, Alcoa can now serve 15 counties in Central Arkansas. If you live, work, or worship in any of the 15 counties, you're eligible to be a member. So if you're looking for a new financial institution, take a look at Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union. They have all the services that you need and expect. You need a high-yield checking account? Check out the Casasa checking account paying up to 6% APY. Looking for a new mortgage? Or if you need to refinance your current mortgage loan, the real Matt Jones has got you covered. How about a HELOC to help you with a kitchen remodel or another big project? Robert Chumley, he's your guy. Need a low-rate auto loan or to refinance your new side-by-side or duck boat? Leah, Mondi, and Charlie are the experts that you need to get everything done. No matter what your financial services needs are, Alcoa Community FCU has a solution for you. Go to alcoacommunityfcu.org today and see if you're eligible to become a member.
Arkansas round ballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
Make your yard the envy of the neighborhood with top quality equipment from Cabot Outdoors. Right now, purchase a Hustler Fast Track Series mower and receive a free pressure washer. An unbeatable bonus of up to $799. But hurry to get an extra $500 off. Supplies are limited. The Hustler Fast Track delivers precision, comfort, and durability for homeowners who demand more. Stop by Cabot Outdoors, 901 South Pine Street in Cabot, or take a look on Facebook.
Hey, it's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge right here in Sherwood. I'm on the radio today to tell you about a big used car event. We're really doing something special for November. We're going to give away a free warranty with every pre-owned car in the month of November. This is your best chance to save big for a used car and get the free warranty. Every pre-owned vehicle on our lot has my best price right on the windshield. We also have the make, model, and the mileage and everything you need to know about the car right on the windshield. No other dealer does that. You don't have to wander around, find a salesman, and wonder if you're getting the best price. You will get our best price right up front. We check the internet for our competitors' price, and we mark our cars below our competitors. So we know we're going to give you the best deal. Come see our cars that have been inspected. We have new wipers, new tires, anything that's worn out. Come to Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood and check us out on Warden Road or shop us online at FletcherDeals.com.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you. With state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Hi, this is Ted with Accountable Roofing and Remodeling. We are proud to offer window and door replacement installation. Our upfront, honest pricing and easy financing make it easy for you to increase the value of your home and reduce your energy cost in one step. Accountable Roofing and Remodeling windows and doors carry a lifetime guarantee. So what are you waiting for? Call us today, 501-621-0500, or visit us on the web at accountablerr.com.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
7-0 and 7-0 game.
Here are David BAZZEL.
Joy Chestnut is back.
Roger Scott.
Well, both of them have passed, one by his own hand.
And Justin Moore.
How big old boy are you?
All right, we're back. Morning Mayhem here. The guys are live at HJ Trailer Sales in Hot Springs. They are making the move from inside the trailer to outside the trailer for the sake of our connection. So if you get to check out the inside of the, I believe an RV that they're inside of, go back, watch the first hour. Great stuff over there at HJ Trailer Sales. They got everything you need. And Trey runs a tight ship over there, which is what you want. So if you heard in the first hour, he's a little bit OCD. His wife's the one that kind of loosens him up just a bit, keeps him a bit honest. So, go check them out, and they'll make sure they'll take very good care of you. Coming up, Bobby Petrino at 7:30. Also have Mark May coming up later on in the day, thanks to Edwards Food Giant. And Hennard Foothills Equipment in Cersei. Melinda Mayo, thanks to Sanders Ground Essentials. We'll play some Factor Crap, which is brought to you all by, trying to think off the top of my head, Factor Crap. Dun, dun, dun.
I think we're here.
Oh, they're there.
Yep.
Woo! Arkansas
Check,
Municipal Equipment
hey.
is Factor Crap. And the guys are about to talk to the president of the UA system, Jay Silveria. And who's on hold, Baz? I'm not sure if you want to go to hell.
How do we sound?
You sound good for the moment. Josh? Usually you all come back strong, and then it fades a bit.
Yes. Sabrina, will you close that door a little bit if you can? All right, yeah, let's go to the Hodges Little Rock Glass Hotline and talk to one of my favorite new people in Arkansas. He is Josh Shedd. He's the president of the University of Arkansas system. Oh, yes. That music is perfect because he is a retired U.S. Air Force Lieutenant General J.B. Silveria. Mr. President, how are you doing today? Glad to have you with us.
Dave, it's a pleasure to be with you. It's your favorite fighter pilot this morning. How are you doing down there in Hot Springs?
We're doing great. As I introduced you the other day, or as I mentioned at the function, you are our Tom Cruise of presidents of educational systems in America. Just for those who don't remember when we had you on last time, a command pilot with almost 4,000 hours in the T-37, T-38, F-15, H-816, F-35A aircraft. Flown combat missions over the Balkans and Iraq, and served as a vice commander at Bagram Air Force Base in Afghanistan, just to say a few. And now what I love is, as much as you've done that, one of the things you're really proud of and why you're calling is not the coaching search in Fayetteville, but about the cool story of one of the colleges that you oversee. You know, you oversee 7 universities, 8 two-year colleges, and 6 other units. But it's the Cossatot Community College of the University of Arkansas in DeQueen is what you're calling about today. And their soccer team, their women's soccer team, has done something that they've never done and we haven't seen here in Arkansas.
You're right, Dave. This is exciting stuff. The ladies, the women's soccer team at UA Cossatot, they qualified to go to the national championship that'll be this weekend in Wichita, Kansas.
Well, what's great about it, they've only been around 3 years, and I know that they've got, you know, players from, I think there's a couple players from Haiti and Miami and different places, and it's only been around 3 years, and to make it to the national playoffs or national championship bracket is pretty impressive. And what I love about it, too, you know, we're talking about all this big money in Fayetteville, and I get it, you know, and it's, you know, big TV. But you know what, too? Competition is competition, Jay, and it doesn't matter that it's in DeQueen, Arkansas. You got a team that's not been around but 3 years, and they have a chance to play for a national championship.
And this is a team, you're exactly right. I mean, the dedication that it takes at the junior college level is no different, and for them to compete and make it to the elite level of the national championships, I mean, we should be proud of them. All of Arkansas should be proud of these women. They're going to be there representing Arkansas, representing the U of A system, and I'm excited to watch them this weekend.
Yeah, interesting on the history of the school. I think when it was started back in 1971, I think, you know, Cossatot means skull crusher.
It does.
American,
it does.
And so, but you quickly pivoted at some point, and the sports nickname is now the Colts. So I don't know, maybe just not it's politically correct to call skull crushers, but although I like it, you know. So, but anyway, the fact of the matter is, I think they play Johnson County at 10 a.m. on Sunday, November 16th, and as you mentioned, this weekend, and then they play Jones College at the same time on Monday. And so, yeah, I think it's exciting that, you know, it's not always about the big money and you know, it's about the experience. And you, too, you know, you don't have to go, Jay, to a 4-year college to find your way in the world and to get your education.
Absolutely. There are pathways for so many and in so many different ways at our 2-year institutions and our 4-year institutions, whether it's a certificate, a degree, you know, some training, some education in something, or an advanced PhD. I mean, it's pathways that many people can choose their different direction.
Now, you, as we've mentioned, you're obviously the president of the University of Arkansas system, which is a lot of places. And you started, I guess it was January 15th. Is that right? Is that when you started? Was that the beginning?
That's right. I started in January this year. What a year! It's been it's been a whirlwind. But I tell you, everyone in Arkansas has been nothing but welcoming to me this year.
Is it true that every third question that somebody asks you now is who's going to be the coach in Fayetteville? Do you have to deal with that on a regular basis?
It's usually the first question. It's usually the first question that everyone asks.
Yes. Well, listen, that comes with the territory. And, of course, you know, I didn't help things the other day bringing up the finding our old trophies from the last 50 or 100 years to put them. I'm sure Hunter appreciated that. But you know what? It's okay, Jay. I think that's important too. While we struggle to win, that we can also remember our past. But I know Charles Robinson probably wasn't thrilled with me bringing that up either. But let me just tell you this:
I tell you, Dave, I spoke with Chancellor Robinson, and he and Hunter are absolutely committed to doing that in the right way, to display all of that heritage and that history in an appropriate way. They both believe that all of that is part of the University of Arkansas, just as much as those athletes today, those athletes of those yesteryear. That's an important part of the heritage, and they both believe that. They'll get that displayed in the right way.
Yeah, I think so too. It's just one of those things. Sometimes we lose track, and you know, you've got to find a coach. You got to raise money to pay these players, and I think for a lot of us old players, Jay, it is important, and it's just one of those things that's been overlooked for a while, and I get it, and you know, if it took me, getting people mad a little bit, that's fine. But I know a lot of the players have really responded and said they're looking forward to that. We appreciate your leadership. And have you had a chance to? Now I know you. I don't know if you got a chance to see the Colts play soccer. But what sporting events have you had a chance to see this year? This fall.
Let's see. I've been to UA Little Rock and been to a basketball game. Of course, I've been up in Fayetteville seeing football and basketball, and then I was down at Pine Bluff for a football game at the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff. So, what a privilege it is to get around the system and see these athletes that are competing, that are pushing themselves, that are representing their schools.
I mentioned about your military career. Deputy Commander, Roger Combined Air Force Component, U.S. Central Command, Southwest Asia. I mean, just saying that is so cool.
Oh, yeah. I want to hear a typewriter sound behind it.
I just want to know, Jay, which is tougher, to get hit if you're a running back and you get hit by like Ray Lewis in the NFL, or taking what is the highest G that you ever took as a pilot? 8 Gs, 5 G? What? I have no idea. Because we see Tom Cruise go really high G.
Yeah.
We know that's
high G. We know it's high G.
Yeah. What is that?
Is it a 9 G? He goes 10 G.
I don't know. What do they go, Jay? How does it work?
Hey, don't believe the movies, Dave. Don't believe the movies. Those airplanes. The airplanes peak out at 9 Gs, so anyone who's flown a fighter like those, like an F-15 like me, we've peaked out at 9 Gs at some point. But, that's the maximum for the airplanes and what the pilots take.
What is that?
Does that make your face go to the back of your head?
Yeah, I was going to say, can you give us perspective of what that feeling might be like a 800-pound lead on your face, your head, or body?
Are we riding a motorcycle into a brick wall at 100?
Well, it's less about that. It's more about the blood that is leaving your head because the G's are pulling the blood down. So as the blood leaves your head, you have trouble with your vision. So you have to do everything you can to tighten your muscles and push that blood back up into your head so you can see. That's the first problem, is keeping blood so you can see.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you, what would be the reason you'd ever need to go 9 Gs? What would be, is that for escape or whatever? Or would you have ever had to do that?
When you need to maneuver the airplane rapidly in order to defend against somebody, a missile, or defend against another airplane, and you need to maneuver the airplane sharply and rapidly, that's what you would use high G maneuvering for.
Okay. And there's only one way to train for that, and that's practical experience. Yes.
Yeah, you have to get out and do it. I mean, that's the way. I mean, and our training. I mean, everyone should know the training that our pilots in our military and our services, they go through the best training in the world.
And you got great flight suits and your Ray-Ban glasses. and I wasn't here. Did you find out what was his call name?
No, we haven't. What was your call name? I think we might have asked him that the first time. I can't recall.
It's Tonto. And you have to know, we talked about this, Dave, you have to know who Jay Silverheels is.
Yeah, we do.
We're old enough to know.
Yeah, we do.
Absolutely. We know Jay Silverheels.
You brought that up,
That's right.
Before.
That's right.
Do you get tired of people asking about your military career in flying jets? Does that get old?
Well, it was a privilege to do it, but anytime someone asks, I want to remind everyone that it was a privilege, but also just to have so much respect for our veterans and young men and women that are still signing up today to serve our nation, and that's and that's just so neat to see. It's amazing to be a part of. But it was a privilege. I'll happily talk about it anyway.
Well, President Silveria, I will just say this: I never get tired of people coming up going, "What was it like to knock out Bo Jackson?"
Yeah. How many G's did he hit?
Yeah, how many G's when I knocked him in the backfield about 5 times? Yeah, we'll have to get together sometime and let me show you my videos from the game there in 1980.
Yeah, he knocked Bo Jackson's blood out of his head.
So Roger, does he have those videos in the studio? Does he put those videos on just a loop where you have to watch them again and again and again?
Yes.
Yes, and I carry around a pop-up laptop so that when it's necessary, like they do on the sidelines, when it's necessary, as his hype man, I stand right behind him and play that video.
It's all I got, Jay. This is what I got to go back to. So, hey, listen, today is about, though, saluting the UA Cossatot Colts women's soccer team. Congratulations to them for getting in the national championship tournament. Yeah. Again, it's Sunday and Monday. I'm sure if you go to their website, you can find how to follow them. But I love the fact that that's why you wanted to jump on the show with us today. Not about coaching searches or about NIL and that. It's about young women doing a great job. It's something that's never been done at that university. So thanks for jumping on with us. We look forward to getting you back in studio sometime.
All right, Dave, and a shout-out to their coach, by the way, Justin Henman, who's a Little Rock Catholic High grad, and he's the coach guiding that women's team. So that's pretty exciting.
Time for a raise.
Oh, no doubt. And with all due respect, thanks, Tonto.
Yes. All right. There he is, President of the University of Arkansas System, Lieutenant General J.B. Severia. Jay, thanks so much. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Roger. Take care.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, we lost the guys once again. So, Justin, are you there?
I'm here.
All right, we've traded one. We've exchanged one for another. They've had all kinds of tech issues over there. Their mouths aren't moving, so yeah, that means they're very aware they're dropped. How are you this morning?
There it is.
Right.
There we go.
And they're back.
I'm good. I'm doing well, though.
I didn't even think.
Man. Hope you are.
Two things. I don't know if I broke protocol by calling him Tonto.
Yeah, you better back
you know what? Listen, I'm a legacy.
Justin, did you hear that, Roger? Because I want to know your code sign.
Yeah,
call sign.
It's not like you gave me. You've never told me your
handshake.
Yeah, your college handshake.
Yeah.
You never showed me that one, which you would think you would. But I didn't know that. But now that I see his name, it's not just that. It's
Severia. Yeah.
Yeah. Jay Silverheels.
I know.
No, you didn't know that.
That's
I
good,
just told you.
Was Justin on last time we had President Silveria on?
I
don't believe so.
Were you, Justin?
No, I don't think so.
He's a great guy, man.
Did we come up with what our
Justin
signs would be?
4,000. He's got 4,000 hours in all these jets, and he's flown combat missions in the Balkans and in Iraq. And,
wow!
I mean, he's a bad dude.
His name is Tonto.
Yeah,
Tonto is his call sign.
Yeah.
No kidding.
He's
That's
real
cool.
deal.
What's your call name going to be, Chuck?
We are here, Justin. We're on the road in Hot Springs. We're at HJ Trailer Sales, and Trey Johnson, who we appreciate him being part of the show today. You're back today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got Bobby Petrino coming up in a few minutes. Darren McFadden, you want any more?
I need a new trailer. We should work out a deal.
Uh-oh, here we go.
So my son spent the night. There's a baseball camp at Poen. Justin's son and my son. My son, you should hear the stories about Justin and getting to go to Justin's house to pick up his son. And then I went and picked up my son from Keith's house, Coach Barrett, and I met his son, and I was like, oh, boy, it's a good thing they're in different schools.
Oh, no. Yeah.
They are. It is not good.
Man, that age group, at least my son's grade, and including Coach Barrett's son, who he's good friends with. That's a wild group, buddy. They're rowdy.
What, Justin? What kind of trailer you need? Because we've got some giveaways today. Now, you might have heard me talking about it earlier. The B&W Tow and Stow adjustable ball hitch that's being given away.
Justin knows exactly what that is.
He does.
I need a 16 or 18 foot, trailer to haul
we got a 16 foot side by side,
and possibly my tractor if so I may need a little bit bigger. I don't know.
We're doing deals.
16 would probably work.
Yeah.
A simple 16 foot with 2 tandem axle, 3.5 Ks, I think, is like 4,500.
Those new tandem axles.
Lane will have to get here, and he can tell you prices a lot better than me.
4,500. But what is it for me?
We'll figure that out.
He'll charge you double, Justin.
I'm picking at you, buddy. I'm just joking.
All right, let's
unless I'm not.
That's exactly right.
Roger, teach me your ways.
You just did.
I love just my pride.
Absolutely.
Let's hit a break. We'll come back with Bobby Petrino just for a few minutes. And Justin, what was Bobby Petrino's record against LSU in the 4 years he coached against them?
4 years, 2-2.
3-1.
2-2
is correct. 2 in Little Rock he got, and 2 in Baton Rouge he did not. One,
the London Crawford one, his first year, and then 2010 to go to the Sugar Bowl.
We didn't come to paint. Yeah, that's right. Yep. And then he had the. Are we having trouble going to break here, Josh?
Yeah, I'm trying to. See when
okay.
Mama told me not to come.
I'm trying to hit the one.
Justin. Yeah, remember the overtime game they had in Baton Rouge? I think it was 31-30. We had a chance to beat them down there. They'd have been 3-1 against them. So
and then the other game was when we were ranked number 3. They were ranked number 2. If we won it, we were in the national championship game.
I know.
And we got up 14-0.
I know.
And I think they ended up beating us by about 14, something like that.
Yeah, they killed. No, it was 44-14 or 41-14.
Oh wow.
It was
okay.
Yeah,
I knew. We got up, and I'm like, we're going to the national championship game, and then boom, gone, just like that.
Yeah. Listen, I thought for sure Frank and I were up at one of the sky boxes with some LSU fans, and I was looking at each other, and I was like, oh, my gosh, we're getting ready to beat these guys. And then Honey Badger ran back a punt, and it was over with after that. So, all right, do not go away. We're here in Hot Springs, Rogerstown. He was here last night at Mainline, not Mainline. He was at Mainline tonight. Pops Lounge last night.
Pops Lounge last night. Fantastic group that came out. We appreciate you so much. And tonight, it's going to be off the chain at Mainline Trivia.
Right now, we're at 808 Albert Pike, the great Albert Pike.
Albert Pike, brother.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody knows about that.
Everybody. McLaren's is right down the street.
That's right. Historic.
Razorback Camper's right down the street. You're right. Sandwich right between them.
And my buddy's on here, the manager over at Campbell Dodge, Luke Kortzmeyer. I'm going to shout out him. We work a lot with them, so if you're looking for a truck and you need a truck bed, Luke can hook you up with a truck, and I can put the truck bed on.
I like sponsor collusion, man.
There it is.
I love it.
That just happened.
All right, Bobby Petrino up next. Don't go away. 7:25 here.
Listen each Monday morning when Morning Mayhem's Justin Moore tests your Razorback knowledge with Razorback Trivia, presented by Precision Garage Door of Central Arkansas.
This is SportsCenter.
The Cy Young Awards were announced last night in Major League Baseball. Tarek Skubal goes back-to-back for the Detroit Tigers. He was 13-6 with a 2.21 ERA. He had 241 strikeouts for his 28-year-old season. He started 31 games as he did last year when he won the Cy Young with a 2.39 ERA and 228 strikeouts. In the National League, no surprise here, it's the Pirates' Paul Skeens. Despite a 10-10 record on the year, Skeens had a 1.97 ERA. He pitched 187 and 2/3 innings and struck out 16 while having a whip at just .95. Only 2 ranked teams in college basketball in action last night. Houston wins 78-45 over Oakland, and number 20 Tennessee beats North Florida 99-66. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's going to be a wonderful day. Partly cloudy this afternoon. So nice. 76 the high. Tonight, partly cloudy, falling off to the mid-50s. Tomorrow, we'll get to the upper 70s. It'll be sunny and a little bit on the breezy side, too. But we'll top out at 78 degrees. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Benihana Happy Hour Specials, $3, $6, $9. Sushi, food, and cocktails. Available 5 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday at Benihana Bar.
Suit up for game day and join Roger Scott at the People's Watch Parties. The tradition continues at Boudreaux's Grill and Bar, 9811 Maumelle Boulevard in North Little Rock. So come cheer on our team. Roger is sure to have his bag of goodies, and Boudreaux's will have great food and drink specials. The fun is at Boudreaux's and the People's Watch Party with the host with the most, Roger Scott, and your fun and game station, 103.7 The Buzz.
Hey, it's David BAZZEL from my good friends at Bath Fitter. I've been working with Bath Fitter for over a decade now. They're a family-owned business that's been around for over 40 years, and I can vouch for the outstanding work they do. They are the pioneers of the acrylic bath industry. Bath Fitter offers a one-of-a-kind remodeling process that's easy and stress-free. They offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes, and with their seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you can refresh your shower space in no time. They can even convert your existing bath into a shower. And get this, they've had over 2 2 million installs of fantastic showers and tubs across the South, with thousands of those coming right here in the natural state. At Bath Fitter, they are the manufacturer, installer, and service provider. No subcontractors involved in the process. All are employees of the company, so they own the entire process. Right now, they have an amazing offer. 0 down, 0 payments, 0 interest for 12 months. They understand that families are struggling with high prices, so they are making this special offer to help. Check them out online at bathfitterlittlerock.com and tell them BAZZEL sent you.
Deer season is here. At Fort Thompson, buy any Black Savage Axis 2 for $419.90 and get a free Bushnell Trophy Scope and rings. Also at Fort Thompson, the Savage 110 Trail Hunter and Trail Hunter Light for $80 off. Fort Thompson in Sherwood.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Out of Bounds returns to Twin Peaks Friday with a preview of the Razorbacks LSU game. From happy hour to lunch specials to late night deals, Twin Peaks is your local restaurant for the best food, the best in beer, and best in sports on game day.
Did Josh miss another curse word in a movie clip? Let us know at 501-661-1037. Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
We got him, Josh. Is he there? Nope. Waiting for Coach Petrino. Morning Mayhem fully assembled. Justin Moore out at Poen, Moore Mountain. Trey, you've been out there. More a beautiful peak it is up there.
I haven't been to Moore Mountain. I've been to Poen. I've been to Keith Barrett's house.
It's a day hike. It's a day hike to get to the peak at Poen. But and Josh Neighbors back in the studio. Listen. Okay, I love somebody's going to drive up there one day and go, Where's Moore Mountain at? I know it's got to be around here somewhere.
It's beautiful. I mean, when you're two girls were running down that daisy field hill, and I mean, all I could think of was, that's America. That's fine. And the red dirt.
And I call
we are here.
And I call my daughter Half Pint.
Yep.
Remember when the little one fell down?
Yep, and the little one fell down. Yep.
You want to hit it again? I think we got it. Or is it still playing?
Let's do it again. Here we go.
By the way, too, today is National Hug and Musician Day, so everybody, if you see Justin Moore, give him a big hug. Get it checked
Don't
out.
touch me.
Let's go to the Hodges Class Little Rock Glass Hotline and talk to the head hog, Bobby Petrino. Coach, how are you doing this morning? Thanks for jumping on with us.
I'm doing good, David. How you doing?
We're doing great. Listen, it's LSU week. We love to play and beat LSU. You've had 4 games against them while coaching for the Razorbacks. You're 2-2. Some great memories, some great games. Just something about playing those guys, just to get you. If you can't get ready to play LSU, you're not a football player.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's a fun game. It's certainly a good rival game, and one that I've enjoyed throughout the past. We're doing a good job getting prepared for it this week. Our players are excited about going down there and playing in that environment and having fun.
Yeah, you got to prepare for 2 quarterbacks for LSU this week. The good thing, hopefully, you're healthy after having an open week. But the challenge of having 2 quarterbacks, that's a little bit challenging on defense. But I know you guys have had the time to prepare for that.
Yeah, and we played against both of them last year too.
Yep.
The guy that's their backup now is the starter at Mississippi State, so we know him fairly well. We just have to do a good job of understanding what they're going to do when he comes in the game and how it changes and how we were able to stop the quarterback run.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing, Coach, that I think this may be the first time in history. I think I read that recently. Was told that this first time that in the SEC you've had 2 interim coaches coaching against each other in a conference game. Everybody obviously knows you. People may not know who Frank Wilson is, but a guy who's really well respected down in Louisiana, and a guy who, I'll give you credit, Coach. You've said all the right things. You've what you've said to the players, what you've said to the press, what you've said to the fans since you've taken over. And just listen a little bit of Frank Wilson. It sounds sort of the same. You guys are, you're rallying your team, you're rallying your fans in this particular situation. It will be unique that you guys get to coach against each other.
Yeah, the new era of college football, I guess, and they firing all these coaches in the middle of the season. So probably not going to be the last time there'll be two interim coaches coaching against each other. But Coach Wilson has a great, reputation. He's been in it for a long, long time, and he's one of the best recruiters out there in the country.
Yeah, a great reputation. And, last week, Coach, or I guess it was 2 weeks ago, again, you were in the position to win the game, just couldn't get it done. And, I know it's got to be frustrating for players. What's your message? Is there something, hey, we got to do different? You just keep, doing what you're doing, and it's going to turn for you sooner or later?
Yeah, I think it's a twofold message. One is we've got to keep playing with the effort and the fight that we have been. We've been putting a lot out on the field, and it is paying off, and we're just about there. And then we got to play the details of football better, so we're not making little mistakes or technique mistakes or things that cost you a big play and end up being the difference in the game. So our improvement on playing the game of football and continue the effort and fight that we have.
We're visiting with Bobby Petrino on the Hodges Glass, Little Rock Glass Hotline. The Razorbacks take on LSU at 11:45. Are you a fan of that time of a kickoff, Coach, especially when you're on the road, or does it matter to you? Or being in an environment like LSU, would you prefer it to be like that?
Yeah, I think when you go on the road, you kind of like the early kickoff. I think it helps you for the next week. Obviously, you get home earlier, you get the rest, and the crowd's not quite as wild and rowdy as it will be at a nighttime kickoff. But I always like playing at night at home. I think that's the best environment there is when you can play in the SEC at night at home.
Well, yeah, there's no question about that. And, old 53 here, not that it's the most important thing, but I created a trophy for this game back in '96. And you've won it twice, and I would love to see your players go get that boot and bring it back to Arkansas. It'd be a lot of fun. Again, you guys are out of bowl contention, but as you've pointed out, Coach, you're playing for pride. You're playing for your future. You're also playing for your fans, of course, and your family. And then you got a little extra there with a trophy that Arkansas hasn't won. We haven't had a lot of success against LSU, so that's just a little cherry on the top there, on the top, if you can get it done.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It'd be great to bring that trophy back with us. There's a lot of motivating factors to go in and play hard and play well and find a way to win.
Coach, this is something that I guess I don't know you to be the speech guy, the Newt Rockney. Let's go win one, or win one for the Gipper and that sort of thing. But as I'm listening to you and knowing what we're going, and we're Coach Petrino fans on this show. We are, and we want to see you succeed. But can you get with your team now when you're talking to them and say, fellas, it's us. This is it. It's you and me together. We want to be here next year. Let's go out and prove what we can do together, and be fighting Razorbacks. Is that something that you talk about?
Yeah, no doubt about it. I've always believed that your preparation for a game is on a daily basis. So I talk to them on a daily basis of, what we have to do, the pride that we have to show. There is a lot of pride in Razorback football, and there's always been a lot of great games against LSU and some great wins when we were the underdog. So it's sitting out there for us. We've got to make sure we rally together. Everybody go out and do their job as hard and as well as they can. And we've got a chance to pull this off.
Yeah, I feel good about your chances, Coach. I really do. I just think this is a game that's a winnable game, and I think you guys are going to be in it and hope you get it done. Yeah. We got to get our guy Frank Fletcher back in action. I don't know if you've been so busy, but he's struggling with a bad knee, Coach, and boy, it's just giving him so much trouble, and I hate to see Frank having to deal with pain, but we got to get him healthy at some point.
Yeah, we got to get him healed up. I've talked to him a couple times this week, but he's always got that great attitude, that's for sure.
He does. He sure does, man. Let me tell you the true story. Yesterday, everybody will appreciate this. I go over to Trade Out Vehicles, and we get to drive Fletcher vehicles, Coach, and So while I'm there picking it up, he calls Zippy, his manager. All he does is say, Zippy, what number are we at? Talk about sales for the month. Zippy gives him the number, and Frank hangs up on him. And I said, wow, what was that? He said he's doing the bonus program for the employees based on how many they've sold. So here's a guy, I'm not going to say how old he is, that could be out on a yacht somewhere or be on an island. At 3 o'clock in the afternoon, he's calling his managers working on a bonus plan for selling cars at one of his 13 dealerships. Yeah. You got to appreciate the work ethic there, Bobby. I mean, he's one of a kind, you know.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's amazing. I was with him one time on a Saturday morning. He's picking up the phone and calling all of his dealerships, and he keeps track of what they do every week on how many they sell. It's you can see why he's so successful.
That's right. That's right. Well, listen, hey, thanks for jumping on with us. We'll see you down in Baton Rouge and whip that tiger tail, and we'll talk to you next week.
Good luck, Coach.
Okay. Thanks a lot, David. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate that, Bobby Petrino. Trey, thank you for letting us have Coach Petrino on there. Appreciate that. Squeezing in. We're busy. Can we have McFadden on, too? Do you mind?
He's got that wood. We can do it.
So when are you heading to Texas?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. You got to go. How far a drive? How far are you going?
6 hours.
And your wife is taking over after you leave. I think you need to do the deal with Justin before you get out of here. I think you need to. I think you need to do that deal with Justin.
Where do you guys? Yeah. I was just going back to the baseball stuff. Where do you guys live?
We're at Lake Hamilton.
Okay, gotcha. And you said your boy came to a camp.
Yeah. So Keith. So how I met Kaylee, my wife, Kaylee and Dana, Keith Barrett's wife, are first cousins, and I coached at Magnet Cove when Keith coached at Hot Springs, and then the head coach at CAC, J.D. Plumley. All three of us lived together. And so I was with Keith, and I didn't have a girlfriend, and Dana was like, I got a cousin you need to meet. And so me and Keith, technically through marriage, are cousins.
So I got you. Okay, cool.
I coached at Magnet Cove for 2 years.
Okay.
We're pretty good. I was just saying we're pretty good buddies because we go to church together, and our sons obviously play ball together and all that good stuff.
Yep.
So, but yeah, they're good.
Now you got
really good
Vic's
people.
Going to retire, and you got the next Barrett taking over the hill at Poen.
Yeah,
they're really Barrett brothers in Poen. They're about to have a statue next to.
Is that right?
I always make fun of them because I was like, you go eat with Keith or Vic at that the
Highway 270 Grill.
Highway 270 Grill. Like they're treated like royalty around there.
You know, Roger,
as well they should be. Yeah, they're hey, that's a great family, man. We're lucky that they're here and they've done great things here, and so we're.
Why not? You know, since we're on this thing, since I'm on this kick of getting trophies. Yeah. Why don't we revisit the hang them up? Hang them up. You know,
hang them up, Vic.
If we can go get all the trophies, why can't we get the banners up at
One thing at a time. We got to find the storage unit.
I'm going to shut up because hey,
I'll never forget.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'll never forget. I played basketball at Lake Hamilton.
Talk to us.
Talk to us. Like we had 5A, 6A school. There were two schools that Coach Bridges, our head basketball coach at Lake Hamilton at the time, would make us go play, and I hated it. Was Subiaco and Poen.
And why did you hate it?
They didn't have football programs, and all those dudes did. They had nothing else to do except to go sit in that gym and shoot.
Yeah.
And you're a 5A, 6A school, and you've been doing everything else. And Coach Bridges thought it was the funniest thing in the world to take us and let us just get
pounded.
We would get. I mean, usually we would win, but it would like people like, oh, you're going to play a 2A school or something. Y'all are going to blow them out. No, them dudes could fill it up.
How old are you?
I'm almost 40.
Now, so you're just behind Justin, just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like one. So
I graduated in 2002. What year
I graduated in 04.
So maybe you were a sophomore, he was a senior. You would have remembered, right? Remember? Hey,
did you play us that year?
Yeah.
We played.
Oh,
it would have been I think it was in a tournament or something. It was like one of them Christmas tournaments.
Puka shells and the frosted hair tips.
Frosted tips.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't wear puka shells on the floor, but that. I don't remember, but I do remember Subiaco Academy though.
Oh, Subiaco, you didn't mess with Subiaco.
You know what Justin remembers doing, Trey? Winning.
Yeah.
Winning. 36-0. Is that what it was, Justin? And your
39.
39. Yeah. Get it right.
Get it right, stupid.
What am
Hey, that was not me boasting. You asked me.
No,
So I
get
told
it
you.
right.
Facts are facts.
I don't know why you don't write about that in a song.
This is the place that you come and get your trailer. We're going to a little bit later visit with somebody who's one of the superstars, rising stars in the horse business.
She coming in?
She's coming in, and
she's supposed to be here at 8. I think.
And she just bought a big old trailer from you, and she's like the reputation as one of the top horse girls in Arkansas. Horse ladies.
She just won a big award in
I saw that.
Kentucky.
Yeah, we'll mention that when we come back too. All right, don't go away. We'll bring in, as you mentioned, he's got that wood, Darren McFadden.
Yep.
And if you're thinking about trailers, this is the place you come, right?
That's right. Yes, sir. I mean, there's not a trailer. You think of a trailer, we can handle everything from little to the big trailers for like dozers or whatever.
What was it, titanium axles you were talking about?
Oh, there's different axles.
You called it a big. What was it? I said titanium.
Oh, tandem axle.
Tandem. I was close.
I was like, what are we talking?
Do you? Hey, Baz. Do you know what that means? By the way, don't tell him.
I don't. Of course, I don't. I don't at all.
I thought you were a man.
I called it titanium.
Yeah, I thought you did man
stuff.
Well, I'll learn.
I've told me and David have joked about like whenever we're doing a coaching hire. Just send it. We can send trailers to go pick them up.
I like it. I like it. Hey, I really am gonna come see you though. I really do need a trailer. So I'll come. We'll connect after the show.
All right, let's. We'll come back and visit with Darren McFadden. So do not go away at 7:45 here in Morning Mayhem at HJ Trailer Sales in Hot Springs.
Hey, folks, Roger Scott. Most of you already know this, but for those that don't, I'm in recovery, and I can tell you life on this side of addiction is pretty awesome. There's a place here in Arkansas that's trying to help other people get there as well. It's called Peak State Recovery in Parrott. It's not one of those cold hospital-style rehabs, not at all. It's bright. It's positive. It feels like a place where you actually want to get better. They've got yoga, meditation, art therapy, fitness, even spa-like detox with saunas and massage chairs. Are you kidding me? That's my kind of healing. And here's something else you don't have to worry about. They'll come pick you up anywhere in the state of Arkansas. And with most major insurances, a lot of the times treatment's going to be completely covered, meaning it's not going to cost you nothing. So if you're ready to turn things around, call Peak State Recovery at 501-881-2087. That's 501-881-2087 or visit peakstaterecovery.com. PEAKSTATE recovery.com. You don't have to stay stuck where you are. Your comeback starts right now. Peak State Recovery, healing the whole person.
At Greenway, we're not just selling John Deere tractors. We're cultivating partnerships.
There's been times where at my farm I've actually had an issue and my salesman got with a guy from service and they brought him out to my farm and they were able to resolve my issue pretty quickly. The reliability, the dependability of the equipment and Greenway, that's why I would highly recommend it to anyone in my area.
Join our community of satisfied customers and experience the Greenway difference. Head to your local Greenway dealership today or visit us at gogreenway.com.
Riley Green, live. Doing things a little different brand. November 22nd, Simmons Bank Arena. Duckman Jam. With Jamie Johnson.
You should have seen it in color.
Drake White and Lauren Watkins. On sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Proceeds benefiting Ducks Unlimited.
Welcome to Moe's. Everyone knows that coming into Moe's for our Mo Monday special is the best deal in burritos. But what about those other 6 days? Well, let me introduce the new Mo Value Meal. Junior burrito, side of queso, chips, salsa, and a fountain drink for only $9.99. And the best part? It's available all day, every day at Moe's Southwest Grill. Now here's my daughter Andy Kate with a special reminder.
Remember, kids eat free on Sundays. Welcome to Moe's.
Superstars Joe Klein and Pat Bradley for Arkansas's #1 sports app, Bet Saracen.
Joe, you know the main difference between Bet Saracen and those other guys?
Definitely. Easier to navigate. Always good parlays. Plus lots of fun choices. Like ping pong, right there on the app.
But the real difference are those special promos.
Brand new players get a 100% profit boost just for downloading the Bet Saracen app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
This is David Dunn with Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We accept all major forms of fleet payments. Holman, Element, Auto Integrate, MK, and more. So for all your commercial fleet service and repair, brakes, PM services, and check engine lights, from Fords to Freightliners, think Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We will get your equipment back on the road where it belongs. Dealership-level service and expertise from a locally owned family business. That's Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. Exit 7 off of 440.
It's a tough time. Injured, and it was not your fault. Hurts in the pocketbook, too. Who do you turn to? Don't call a lawyer and find they're out of state or talk with someone at a call center. Call us at the Brad Hendricks Law Firm and talk to a real Arkansas lawyer directly. And remember, the only place that success comes before work is in the dictionary. We'll work hard for you. Have for over 30 years. The Brad Hendricks Law Firm. Tradition, reputation, results.
Tune in every Friday morning to hear Danny West from hogsports.com on Morning Mayhem. Brought to you by HJ Trailer Sales. They've got truck beds and utility trailers for every type of job and a service facility for maintenance and repair. Local folks with great products. Visit them online at hjtrailersales.com or in person at 808 Albert Pike in Hot Springs.
Hey everybody, this is NFL Hall of Famer Dan Hampton, and I love hanging out with Baz and the boys on the Buzz. Tune in every morning so you can get the news just like I do.
The 8. I always say Jeremiah was a bulldog, but that's not the name of it, is it, Roger?
It is not, brother. He was a bullfrog. And he's a good friend of mine.
And what's the name?
Joy to the World.
Band?
Joy to the World. Very good, Justin Moore. That's right. It's National Hug a Musician Day today, so make sure when you see Justin or you see Chuck Gatlin, give him a big hug today.
Yeah, who else do we know? Do we have any of the musicians at the station?
That's
it. Are you at?
We are.
You count.
Rob? Yeah, you count. Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah, you count.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You have a song of the week every week. That makes you a musician.
When I think of musician, I think of somebody being able to play this. You know.
Let's check in. If you just joined,
your instrument is your voice.
Is exactly right. Yeah. We've already got Trey connected with Justin Moore. You're going to be the Trailer King to the stars.
Trailer King.
That's what my buddy texted me.
I wonder if Darren McFadden has a trailer. No, he's a hunter. He does a lot of stuff out in the woods. And so let's check in with Darren real quick, and let's see where he stands on that.
He's considered the greatest Razorback in history.
Darren McFadden is going to take it all the way.
A two-time Heisman Trophy runner-up.
Got that wood right here.
Arkansas's all-time leading rusher.
Number 5, you better look at him a little closer. He's a football player.
It's D-Mac time. Darren McFadden is brought to you by Greg Hatcher and the Hatcher Agency, the home of outrageous service.
All right, it's LSU week, and nobody can talk about LSU better than Darren McFadden. What's up, D-Mac? How are you today?
Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Bass, I'm ready to bring that wood for LSU week, man. I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
I love it. Two of the most iconic things, I think, guys, you can think about it. One was that game, the triple overtime beating number 1 LSU, and I got that wood. And the Houston Nuts comment right there. Mark May, Lou Holtz, talk about this guy in the Heisman. And then the other was
he's a football player.
He's a football player. And then the other
he
said, you better look at him a little closer. He's a football player.
Yeah.
That's
my favorite part of it right there. Look at him a little closer. He's a football player.
It's only Houston that could do that.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Hey,
I love that though. Yeah.
The other thing, Darren, is we lost Mike Nell a couple days ago. Obviously, he was basically a basketball play-by-play, but one year he did. Because of Paul Lills dying, he did football, and he gave us this. For me, this to me was your greatest run ever for me to watch in person. Let's hit it, Roger.
Casey Dick under center. He will take the snap and hand to Darren McFadden. Breaks it up the middle. McFadden, big play. He's going to go. Darren McFadden is going to take it all the way. 80 yards for the touchdown. Darren McFadden, and Arkansas strikes just that quickly.
Wow.
Darren McFadden.
The last part of that, to me, is the best part.
It's
the
so
last
good.
part of that where you go, and Arkansas strikes just that.
Yeah.
It's iconic.
It's a Hall of Fame. It's a Hall of Fame call. I don't know if you got to know Mike Nell very well, Darren. Did you? He was a basketball guy, but I know that year he called football. Did you get a chance to be around him very much at all?
I didn't spend a lot of time with him, anything bad, but just meeting him on different occasions and stuff, man. That's another big thing. I definitely have to send my condolences to his family. We're getting up there in years, man, starting to lose more and more people, man. I hate to see it, but, it's part of life right now, and I just they just keep his family in your prayers and, just try to help them get through these hard times.
Yeah, we got to enjoy each other while we got each other for sure. Well, I do want to thank Greg Hatcher Agency, so much for sponsoring Darren each week. Go by and get you some Scoops 2 ice cream. LSU week, you got some great memories. What was there something sort of special about playing LSU just because they were so talented and their fan base and their cockiness that it maybe gets you a little bit more fired up than some of the other teams?
I honestly think you hit it right on the head, Baz. It's the fan base and the cockiness that they have, man. It was it was just always something special about hearing them get quiet real quick. And so being able to go down there and play them or play them in Little Rock, man, it was always a joy playing them. And I tell people we always got fired up to play LSU. I remember even my freshman year, it wasn't a good year for it. I think we finished 4-7 that year, but we went down and played LSU in Baton Rouge, and I think they ended up beating us like 24-23 or 22-23 or something like that. It was a 1-point game, but it was Coach Nutt. He knew how to get us fired up to go down to LSU and play, man. And I think this Arkansas team, these recent Arkansas teams have been able to get themselves fired up to go play LSU too. I don't know what it is about LSU, but guys like to get fired up about it, man. So I'm hoping they can go out there and perform this weekend, and it wouldn't surprise me if they came out of there with an upset.
Yeah, the line is, according to the Oaklawn Sports app, is 6. That basically most people, the experts, believe it's going to be a close game. Yeah, listen, I think Justin would agree, and Roger too. That game after Thanksgiving on Friday, it was a Friday Thanksgiving Day. You had the boot.
So what, any other games on?
Yeah, it was maybe one other, but and then you had you got that big trophy that you guys could go and get, and you had great athletes on the field. And I think we got, of course, the other thing that helped us back then, if you guys remember, they would always play Alabama before they would play us. And LSU fans complained about that. It said, that's why you guys beat us sometimes, because we're coming off Alabama, which, there's some truth to that. And they're coming off Alabama this week. And so I'm hoping maybe that maybe they're not too fired up. And I love playing them at 11:45 down there. They hadn't had a chance to get too drunk and crazy yet down there, Darren, and I'm not sure how big a crowd they'll be.
I agree with you there. I agree with you on that one, Baz. I think being there in that early game, you don't get a chance to get out there and get wet up in the morning, and fans may be dragging a little bit. The players may feel that energy from the fans, and, hopefully those Hogs come in there fired up, man, and we can go in there and get us one.
I like it.
And it may be, to your point, that the Tigers have not been that down that long. Yeah. It's still fresh to them. We've been bad for so long that we're used to. So they could either be fired up or they could just be despondent.
They can let go of the rope. I know Frank Wilson, the coach there, as Coach Petrino mentioned a minute ago, he's a really good coach, well respected. Yeah. We'll push all the buttons. We are DMAC. We're at HJ Trailer Sales. Trey Johnson, the owner here, is one of our longtime sponsors. He's already done a deal. He's doing a deal with Justin Moore on a trailer. And do you have any needs for a trailer down in Texas?
I love an enclosed trailer, man. That's something I've been had on my books, and I hadn't got around to getting me one.
I just happen to have one that I don't need. 16 feet, drop down door.
Justin, we're trying to get one from
tall.
Trey.
I'm trying to sell mine so I can buy one from Trey.
Out there.
Well, we know you're an outdoorsman, and so. But anyway, listen, this is a whole new world for me.
I got a question for. So you know how Ronnie Brewer is on the basketball team, or like his coach?
Yeah.
Like, why would football? Like, I'm a basketball guy, so I don't know football. But would it not be good for a guy like a new coach to bring in a Darren McFadden guy that understands Arkansas, but also like Ronnie Brewer played NBA, did all that.
I don't think it ever hurt.
I don't understand. Like that to me, I think is one of the best things that Arkansas has done with Musselman and with Calipari is have Brewer there.
Well, that's right. And Darren, going back with Houston,
like football is on a different page from that.
Yeah, that's right. I think it's good, too. Barry Lunny was on the Bielema staff, and you had a connection there with Barry Lunny that knew the history.
It's like what we do with clients on this radio station. You get a testimony from you to talk about this station and that sort of thing. You bring in those guys to give testimonies about what they remember about being a hog and hog pride.
Hey, Darren, to follow up on that, would that be something you would be interested in?
I tell people where I am in my life right now, I'm not interested in coaching. Whether it's like recruiting or just being a mentor around, just being around the university. But I'm not so much want to be in the coaching on the coaching side of it right now. I don't feel like I'm at a point in my life I like to spend time at home with my family and be able to enjoy them, and so I like that freedom right now.
I was just curious when he mentioned that.
Well, Darren,
I
let's time
definitely
with you today.
Oh no, I appreciate you guys, man. I always enjoy.
Well, listen, let's hope we
get go get a big buck.
Yeah.
And a big buck too.
Thanks, D-Dog.
Thanks, Darren.
I'm working on getting out there.
You and me both.
All right, Darren. Have a good one, buddy. Thank you so much. Trey, you got to get out of here?
Here in just a second. I'll stay
okay.
for Sarah, and then my wife dropping off kids, and she'll take it over.
Awesome.
And then you going to drop off the kids before you go to Texas?
No.
Do want to thank
get in that truck and go.
All right.
The Hatcher Agency. Great guys for
absolutely.
sponsoring
Thanks,
D-Match.
Hatcher.
How about that? Boy, what an hour that was.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
It really was.
Hey, and then you got the
I know, we got
next
Superstar.
Hall of Fame
I know.
Oaklawn person.
Don't go away.
Lock in for Murphy's Cabot Gun and Knife Show this weekend at the Game Time at the Grounds Complex in Cabot. Over 250 tables with guns, ammo, knives, and much more. Saturday 9 to 5, Sunday 9 to 4. $10 admission. 12 and under get in free. Admission good for both days. LEOs and veterans $2 off. Don't miss Murphy's Cabot Gun and Knife Show this weekend at the Game Time at the Grounds Complex in Cabot.
At Russell Honda, there are no extra fees or dealer packages. Straightforward pricing and no games. The price you see is the price you pay. With rates as low as 0.99% on the Honda Ridgelines and rates as low as 2.49% up to 5.99% on select models, depending on the length of your loan. Stop by Russell Military, a $500 bonus cash with Honda Finance. RussellHonda.com.
Arkansas Municipal Equipment presents Coach Nolan Richardson when he joins Drive Time Sports every week with Rollin' with Nolan. Arkansas Municipal Equipment in Poen. Find them online at ametrucks.com.
This is Larry Culpepper, the inventor of the college football playoff. When I'm in Arkansas, I always listen to 103.7 The Buzz. Ice cold, Dr. Pepper, help.
Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
You know it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas when the Arkansas Stop the Violence Commission holds their annual bike giveaway. This year, the organization teamed up with the Peyton Lee Mitchell Foundation. Volunteers at Walmart on Baseline worked to collect the bikes so kids could have them for Christmas. Leaders with the foundation say they hope to give out at least 200 bikes yesterday alone. And speaking of stopping the violence, the Pine Bluff Police Department's recent crime stats report shows an overall drop in year-to-year crime. Officials say crime activity declined 11% in the city when compared to last October. The stats show murders and rapes were down last month compared to October of 2024. Robberies, assaults, and aggravated assaults did increase, but police say thefts, commercial, and home burglaries declined. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr. Have a great day.
It's the Black Friday sale at Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Shackelford Galleries of Little Rock. Long live the lazy.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
A sunny sky this morning, a partly cloudy sky this afternoon, and warmer. Little Rock will get up to 76 this afternoon. Tonight, partly cloudy, a low down in the mid-50s. Tomorrow, it'll be in the upper 70s, 78 the high, plus it'll be pretty breezy too. I'm meteorologist Pat Walker for the Buzz Radio Network.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Tune in weekdays to The Zone for What's on Tap, presented by Flyway Brewing in North Little Rock. Each day during the week, we'll let you know what you can be listening to and looking for in the world of sports and entertainment on the Buzz, television, and everywhere else you tune in. What's on Tap, brought to you by Flyway Brewing. Fresh beer starts here. Follow the migration. It's all on your fun and game station, 103.7 The Buzz.
David BAZZEL here for Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Found Jewelry. At Jones & Son, when you shop for an engagement ring, you get the benefit of shopping with the largest selection of rings in Central Arkansas. Jones & Son also carry the biggest brands in the business. At Jones & Son, shop their new collection of Jones & Son branded engagement rings. The Jones & Son rings are high quality at a fraction of the price, also are fully customizable, and they can modify any design to suit your needs. They're a direct diamond importer and import all of their diamonds, so you save money. Jones & Son is located
located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, and they've been there for over 39 years. The same address and phone number for over 3 decades. Finding the perfect piece of jewelry to match the occasion can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be at Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry. Find the right diamonds for that special occasion. Jones & Son invites you to come by or shop with them online at jonesandson.com. Jones & Son is located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, and they've been there for over 39 years.
The long goodbye begins. A very special evening with Journey. Final Frontier Tour. March 25th, Simmons Bank Arena. The lights go down one final time. Tickets on sale Friday, November 14th at 10 a.m. at JourneyMusic.com. Journey. Final Frontier Tour.
Hi, I'm Dylan with Energy Arkansas, and I'm a customer too. I'm proud to say our rates are 22% below the national average. Every day, our team is focused on keeping the cost lower for you. We take affordability personally because this is our home too. So we work harder and smarter to fight rising costs while also improving reliability for years to come. This isn't just my job. It's a commitment to my community. Together, we power life. Entergy.
Hello, Buzz listeners. It's Chris Zender here at Frank Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep in Sherwood. The holidays are coming on fast. There's extra expenses this time of year, and everybody's watching their budget. Folks, Fletcher Dodge is here to help. Buy any new or certified pre-owned vehicle and make no payments until February. But that's not all. We have 0% financing on all 2026 Rams and available sales tax paid. Plus up to $10,000 off the all-new heavy-duty Rams and Jeep Grand Cherokees. Up to $10,000 off the all-new Wrangler. 0% financing, thousands of dollars in discounts. No payments until February, and available sales tax paid. Only here at Frank Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep in Sherwood. Also, don't worry about your credit. Go to FletcherCredit.com and get pre-approved in minutes. Folks, we still need your trade-in, so we're paying up to $2,000 over Kelly Blue Book for trades. At Fletcher Dodge, you always get the best price, the lowest finance rate, and more for your trade. Come see us in person at Fletcher Dodge on Warden Road in Sherwood, or shop online at FletcherDeals.com.
Arkansas's larger-than-life experience is back with a holiday twist. It's time to let it glow, let it glow, let it glow with Glow Wilds at the Little Rock Zoo. Join us from November to January when dazzling lights and holiday magic come alive after dark. Discover a joyous new season with brand new installations that mix Animal Kingdom adventures with winter wonderlands. Glow Wilds at the Little Rock Zoo is merrier and brighter than ever. Presented by Be Well Arkansas Department of Health. Get your tickets now at littlerockzoo.com.
What's up, everyone? It's Christian Weaver for The Zone. On Thursday, we'll be on the road at Rock City Running Marketplace Shopping Center out on North Rodney Parham Road. During the show, we'll be joined by Michael Washington, thanks to Red River Dodge, talk about what he did during the bye week and the upcoming game against LSU. Quinn Grovey will join us, thanks to Conway Wealth Management, and we'll have the voice of the LSU Tigers, Christopher Blair, join us in the second hour as well. It's all that much more Thursday in The Zone, where sports and entertainment come crashing together.
There's an old saying in Tennessee. I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
Fool me once. Shame on you.
Here are David BAZZEL, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
It fooled me. We can't get fooled again.
That is so, I don't know why that's so funny, but that is hilarious.
Because he's trying to make a point, and he's got no idea what he's talking about.
He's lost.
I mean, he's
lost. I mean, and that's
you wonder if he ever knew the phrase in the first
place.
Know. You wonder if he ever actually knew the phrase in the first place because he's just so astray.
Justin, I'm just telling you, is you sing a lot, I talk a lot from the podium. Sometimes, and maybe it happens to you, Justin, when you just shoot the bull in between your songs. You go blank on something, and you are lost, and you're
100%. It's like an out-of-body experience. You know what I mean? Like I was panicking. Yeah. I tell you what I do at times, and I have to go, snap out of it, Justin. Like sometimes I'll be on stage, like say we're playing in front of 20,000 people or 50, whatever,
right.
And I'll get to thinking, like, like usually it happens like during like If Heaven Wasn't So Far Away or some some real sentimental song like that, and people have lighters up and stuff, and I'll start thinking I'm literally singing while I'm doing this, and I'll go, wow, how did I end up here? I can't believe this. This is crazy. How did I get so lucky? And then I'm like, you got to concentrate, man. Like, you're about to totally screw this up.
Do you ever
it's so weird.
Do you ever think about like other tasks? Kid's got a soccer game tomorrow. Like, does that ever happen to you when you're singing, Justin?
Yes.
Okay, that's awesome.
I'll give you another example that's kind of like that, Josh. And this was actually a good. This worked out well, but I say the same thing before heaven. Speaking of If Heaven Wasn't So Far Away, I say the same thing before it every night. I talk about our military and this blah 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 whatever. And I used to end it, that little spiel, by saying, "You good, Raj?"
Yeah, you did great.
Oh, okay. Okay. Am I the only one that heard that?
Yeah, no. I clocked it. Don't worry.
So this was years ago now, but I used to end that spiel with, we'll send this out to the ones that didn't make it back home. And I had said that for 5, 6, 7 years in a row, every single night on stage. And it just all of a sudden hit me one night. I go, oh, my gosh, I think that's a song title. And so the entire song, I'm singing that song in front of however many people, and I'm writing
the new song in your head.
The ones that didn't make it back home in my head. So I went back to the bus, and ironically, I had 2 songwriters on the bus with me. I said, "Look, this is crazy, but I had this thought. It may be stupid. It may not be any good. I don't know, but I just thought about it through the entire song, and we sat down and wrote it that night." Is that not crazy?
Yeah, it's so funny, yeah.
Great story.
It must have been hard to concentrate then.
Very, yes, because I'm writing a song and singing a different song. I'm a little nutty, to be honest with you.
It's okay, we all are.
Trey got someone that wants to know where do they sign up for the trailer hitch?
Come in the office, 808 Albert Pike, and my wife or Morgan or Lane will be here, or Britt, and
speaking of wife,
yeah, they'll get you signed up inside.
So not online. You got to come in the office.
Yep.
Yeah, we are here at the HA Trailer Sales. To say thanks to Trey and Kaylee and the staff here. Appreciate them. And he's doing deals. He's getting ready to have to go to Texas. And you can check him out online at hatrailersales.com. It's 808 Albert Pike. And, yeah, you're right. Come by and sign up, and maybe you'll get lucky. You'll draw that at the end, right, in the end of the day. Hey, also here with us today is, by the way, it's a B&W Toe and Stow adjustable ball hitch. There we go. Sarah Patterson is here with us, Josh and JM.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
She is the owner or co-owner with her dad of Cedar Run Farm, which is a horse farm here in Hot Springs, and co-owner of S&T Farm Supply.
Yes.
So you know, when Trey said, "Hey, we were going to have Sarah come by," she's a superstar, and I saw that you just were recognized by an organization for your outstanding work. First of all, tell us what the farm does. We're sort of goofballs when it comes to knowing the horse racing, but what is your horse farm? What do you do with it?
So we're all thoroughbred racing. We raise all thoroughbreds, and we're kind of a breeding / layup farm. So we foal about 50 babies a year.
Okay.
For Arkansas and the state of Arkansas, there's probably around 300 born every year. So we do 50 to 60 of those a year, and then we raise them for not just ourselves, but we have lots of clients that are in the racing world that run here at Oaklawn, so we raise them until they're ready to go to the racetrack.
Trey says your reputation is really going through the roof, and that you're raising horses that are doing well and making money.
We are, and I'm very, very, very fortunate. You know, I've had some great clients that have always stuck with me, and I have a great crew at the farm, and we just try to do the best we can do.
It started with 40 acres. It's up to 200 acres now. You're managing over 100 horses daily, which that's a pretty big operation.
Does that include the 50 babies or all the babies? Or okay.
Yep, that includes the 50 babies.
Okay.
Yeah, what you just won, let me see what it is the TIEA Dedication of Breeding Award. So
Yep.
that's a national organization, I presume?
Yes, that's a huge deal. It's Godolphin puts that on in Kentucky, and they have a big contest that's kind of for all over the United States. And they, I was nominated by a fellow client of mine that I was shocked. I mean, usually people in our area, especially here in Arkansas, you see a lot of people from Kentucky and those big breeding farms that are recognized. So to be recognized for something like this was, I mean, dream come
Well,
true.
congrats. Absolutely. Yeah, that's
awesome.
fantastic.
Well, you know some of the same people we do. Ron Moquette's a big listener of our station and a friend of the show and friend of every show that Justin's as well.
Yep.
And DJs, and then the Hambies and the Gasaways and the Fletchers.
Yep.
And Kathleen and so you know everybody knows you.
Yep, I've been fortunate enough to have had some horses for Fletcher at the house before. We've taken care of some of his. We've helped the Gasaways hauling some horses around, but our feed store, we also supply the backside of the racetrack, and we were fortunate enough to be in the barn where Mystic Dan was and Torpedo Anna, so we got to see them.
Oh, right on.
You know, got to supply the McPeaks, and so it's been a really cool.
Yeah, we have another connection with McPeak. McPeak is apparently training Terry Bradshaw's horse.
Yeah.
That Terry, and so McPeak has got the reputation of being able to find horses at good prices, and that would fit maybe instead of going to Florida or going to Kentucky, they come here to Arkansas and find them. Yeah.
Yep. He's definitely got an eye for it. That is for sure. I used to talk to him several years ago. I met him when I first moved here, and just learning. You can talking to him. You always learn things from him, and he has a great eye for a horse.
Justin Moore's with us at Poa. Justin, I should know this. We talk to you, every week. But do you still have horses on your property? And if you do, how many do you have?
I've never owned any.
Okay.
My little cousin I've allowed to have some out here, and I've ridden them in like videos and stuff like that.
What would you like to?
I think he's got one out. I think he's got one out here right now, maybe.
Okay. Listen, I mean, I'm sure you've got you're getting a trailer from Trey. Why don't we go ahead and just make a package deal? Yeah. Sarah, let's get some horses out at Moore Mountain out there. He's got.
I've got plenty of animals. I don't need to feed it. I got plenty of kids and plenty of animals to feed. I don't need one more, a big one.
Also, we're getting close to your time of the year.
Yes. Yep. We're gearing up for Oaklawn. It starts December 12th, and so everybody is really starting to come to town right now. And so
they're getting ready over there.
Is it like football season for us? Are you getting excited because this is you work all year?
Yep.
Of course, I was asking guys. I was saying, what is the most important part of what you do? Is it the actual just the breeding itself, where you breed a legacy horse that's got a lineage, or is it the fact once you have that horse born is how you raise it? You said it's a combo.
Yeah, it's a combo. I mean, both aspects. You know, we want to breed something bloodline wise that you can see working, from both ends. But it's also about, the quality of feed and how they're raised throughout their whole life, because you're raising an athlete here, and so it's a little bit different. And these
I like that.
Nobody's ever said it like that before. Because when we went out to Bradshaw's and we saw his thoroughbreds.
He's got quarter horses.
He's got quarter horses, and we saw that and the care and everything that takes care of it. You got to be careful. I mean, you're not sick. You can't touch a horse. Remember, almost touched a horse.
I was gonna ask. Now I don't remember that. I think the name of the movie was Horse Whisperer.
Yeah.
Can you talk to horses? Do you have a special connection to horses when you're around them?
I mean, we all think we do.
That's right. So is there something that you do that you feel like you connect with horses?
No, you really can. I mean, a horse will definitely talk to you if you just listen. But a lot of people don't just take the time to stop and just listen to what they're saying, but they'll talk to you and tell you more than a human will.
Wow! Did you wait? I just took that in. She just said they'll tell you, a horse will tell you more than a human will. Listen, we do this show for 4 hours. I know that's true.
Well, my family's been around horses for my father, and before that had a couple of jockeys. Go figure in my family. But he's been bitten before.
Yeah.
Is it? And they're massive animals.
Yes.
They're just so strong.
Yeah.
Whether they be the thoroughbreds you have or the quarter horses with Terry and all that, you can't show fear, can you? Is that true?
That's
do you
true.
have to look? Do you have to be boss?
Yeah, you do. I mean, they can read you like a book. I mean, you can get one that, to me, is nice as can be, but it's going to look at you and test you just to see what you figure out.
It's still going to test you, though.
Sarah,
Right?
I'm telling you. I've told this story 100 times. We were walking around the barn, and they warned me. They said, listen, it was a big horse. And they go, hey, this thing's a little aggressive. So I got close to it, and I looked up, and I remember his eyeball looked so big. And he was looking at me. I felt like he was going, you're a punk. And I went, pow! And it bit me right on the collarbone. Wow! Yeah, so,
Good judge of character, that horse.
But it is interesting that you can be around those horses enough to where you feel like you can communicate with them, in your own.
I think that it's like, I think horses. I think like me doing cattle and show cattle. Like that's like my son. We leave Monday to go to Louisville to show at the Nationals, and basically like even with him with goats, like a little goat, like you can read. And I think kids that mess with goats and cattle, horses, all that, you're going to see them, they can read body language more than anything, because a horse, a cow, all that, you can watch their body language. You watch little things that most people don't notice. It's just like if y'all two spend so much time together, you could probably tell things about him.
True.
That, and it's just like
good point.
Cattle and horses are the exact same.
Yeah, because he's a bull. He's a big bull.
And I know it's time for him to go to the bathroom.
In a china shop.
He can tell. He can tell by the way I cross my legs. He just knows.
Well, Sarah, that's awesome. How can folks follow you in your journey? Do you have a website or you have a Facebook page, all that kind of stuff?
We are on Facebook, and it is Cedar Run Farm LLC on Facebook, or you can also find us at S&T Farm Supplies here in Hot Springs. Come into the store, 1500 Spring Street, or we're also on Facebook.
Well, you know, we have a great partnership with Oaklawn. I do want to thank Wayne Smith for having rooms for us last night, and Roger was great at Pop's Lounge with all the comedians. And Justin will tell you, we don't have a clue when it comes to horse racing, but we appreciate people that know what they're doing, and we do it for the social aspect of it, but we're proud that Oaklawn is one of the best in America and one of the best in the world at what they do, and congratulations to you. Now, do you consider yourself an Arkansan now, even though you're from Kansas?
Yeah, just a quarter.
Well, because Kansas is in our name,
that's
so
right.
you got
I
connection.
just added the AR.
Arky bread.
There you go.
Yeah. Do you like the rate that you hear the woo pig suey and the?
That's starting to come around.
It's starting to come around. I got you.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for jumping on with. Congratulations on all your success. And go ahead.
And she's got we taking care of her. She ordered a trailer.
Oh yeah.
So we've custom built it. It's sitting back here.
It's not your normal. It's not your normal one.
No, what she's doing and what they're hauling.
Different level.
And so that's kind of what we try to do. Is we're going to take care of the deer hunter all the way up to that.
Yeah. That's You're at elite level.
No.
Yes, you are.
Now, do you have It's you and your dad. Do you have siblings?
Nope. Only child.
So he didn't have a son.
Yeah. I'm all of it.
You're it.
Yeah.
You're everything. That's awesome.
I think he's glad he only had one.
Right on. I think that's pretty awesome.
So if you watch how you have Frank Fletcher, it's Randy
Patterson.
Randy Patterson.
Yep.
That you can look for when you look at your little racing book.
Well,
from now on, absolutely.
Everybody in this business knows everybody here in Arkansas. So it's a cool deal. And I was going to ask before we let you go too, Justin. You weren't on with us early in the show. I've got a story about Eddie Murphy saying that he was OCD as a kid, and it used to drive him crazy. And he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it anymore. So we were asking around, do you think you're OCD with anything? So I'll ask Sarah. Sarah, anything at the farm that you feel like you're OCD with?
Oh yeah, probably a little too much. But I mean, there's
you do something over and over again, and you do something to check it, or it just.
There are certain things, especially during our broodmare season, whenever we're having our foals, that is critical time. So there's a lot of things that is just repetitive over and over and over.
Yeah, and I think too. I think there's we discussed this earlier. There's a fine line between what's just being disciplined and doing your due diligence.
Perfectionist.
Perfectionist, and then having. I gave the story, Justin, of one of my girlfriends I had years ago. She was a kid. She every night before she went to bed, she had to open her drawers in her dresser 100 times, and then she would do the blinds 50, and it was horrible.
No, it's
torture, and she never told her parents.
Yeah.
And so, and then Eddie Murphy, and I'll read a little bit later. He said he read somewhere where, hey, this is not something. It's not a disease that you can't cure. You can cure it, and so he started cussing at himself I ain't blanking doing that again. And he talked his way through it to where, that's not, and he stopped doing it.
Like
But
DiCaprio in that movie.
Yeah. And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Justin, do you have anything that we were talking about you earlier?
I'm terrible. I have it bad.
Yeah, well,
I have it all day long. I mean,
give me an example.
I'm just neurotic about everything.
Yeah.
Like, for example, to your point, at night, I have the same routine, and if I don't do it, I have to go back and do it in the same order every single time.
Right.
And it's miserable. I mean, it really is. It
is.
I mean, it wastes so much of your time. I mean, it really does.
Have you tried to stop? Have you tried to figure out a way to stop doing it?
No, I never have, but I wish I could. I mean, if there was a medication to cure it, I would take it.
Roger,
I mean,
I think it takes some Roger Scott the intervention, going out there and just.
I think Raj has it too. I mean, you look at the like his earbud case and stuff where he keeps the thing on it and stuff.
That's a great point. So, Sarah, what he does, if he has anything that's wrapped like in a cellophane case that you buy, he never he keeps the cellophane. It could be dirty. It could be 3 years, and he's kept the same cover, and he doesn't want it torn off. I mean, he's look at me. He's real. I'm just telling you the truth. He is.
I don't know. I don't mean that in a bad, Raj. I don't mean that in a bad way. I just admit I've got it too. I mean, it's awful. But I mean, things like that. I think that's what comes to mind when I think of OCD.
Well, a lot of those things you're talking about, like I think that's come from growing up poor. You want to take care of everything you've got because you can't get another one. You can't do something like that. I don't know. Vacuuming the floor. You know what? I don't want anybody walking on it. Now, I don't know what that is,
right.
Well,
I mean, that would be obsessive compulsive, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
just
about it.
It's got to be all in it, and you got to go edge on it.
Yeah, and
then you don't want nobody walking. And then you forget and go, "Dadgummit, I got to get something over there." Then you got to walk on it. You got to get the vacuum cleaner again.
So that's it. That's a little OCD.
Well, it might be. It might be, but that's if I'm by myself. Listen, I'd love for nobody to wear shoes when they come into my house. My one point to wear shoes everywhere she goes.
I'll tell you, I did have an OCD that I broke. I had to break finally.
You don't have. It's not an object.
Well, it is a habit that if if you're having it, to where every day I was having to read the paper, every word from the start to the finish, every day. This was back in the 80s after I got out of college and moved to Little Rock. And if I didn't finish it that day, I would take it to my closet and put it in there so I could go back and read it. And what would happen over time, what started happening, the paper started just piling up and piling up, and I started freaking. I'm never
starts manifesting itself. You can see it.
I'm not going to be able to catch back up every day. So I did.
Was there a reason like that you had in your head that like
the classifieds?
Well, because this is going to benefit me.
Well, it is. It's me being prepared to learn. I told myself when I got out of college, I said I didn't want to be one of those ex-Razorbacks that didn't know what was going on in the community, didn't know what. So I wanted to immerse myself everything in this town. So I was going to read the business section. I wanted to read everything, and that's where it sort of started. And then finally, it got to where it was like the stacks were like 6 feet tall. And finally, I said, I got to stop. I'm throwing this. I'm throwing it away. I had to throw it away. It was not easy to do.
No.
But I think that's sort of what happens sometimes. But I'm telling you, if you're a kid, it's torture if you're going through that and you cannot release
any of those things. The shades and they're doing that stuff right there. Whatever that tick is, I mean, that is something that is just that is again, that's manifesting itself. There's if you can keep it in your head and don't let anybody see it, and then when they're gone.
I love you in the vacuum cleaner. I can't wait to come over to there and walk past your lines in the vacuum cleaner.
I'll have it out. I'll have it out.
Sarah,
what?
Bring me with you. Sarah, thanks again.
Yes,
look forward.
Thank you, Sarah.
Look forward to rooting you on. If we're over there doing shows, love to have you stop by.
Patterson.
I'll do it.
Now, where is the farm close to here?
Yeah, it's off of Amity Road on Point Cedar.
Okay.
Point Cedar.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, by the way, too, if you've gone to the camera, we got to give a shout out to Steve Qualls.
Yeah.
Josh is wearing his Morning Mayhem gear. Roger and I are. If it not,
does
Trey
Design Lab do your stuff?
Yeah.
Design Lab do you?
Yep.
So
he does your stuff too?
Absolutely.
Wow.
How about that?
Steve Qualls,
Steve Qualls, everybody.
Hey, sports guy.
Huh?
Hey, he used to team rope.
He did?
He was a team roper?
Wow.
Calf roper.
Wow. I didn't know
that. I knew he was a roper.
He and Melissa had some fun with
there's
ropes.
no way.
Wow. Oh, right. No need for that. Totally uncalled for.
So I would be shocked if Steve isn't sitting out here talking to Kaylee or something. But when he gets in here, you should ask him. He was a calf roper and a team roper.
He's the absolute best.
A header or a healer?
He's very good, very good. Now,
he was. I believe he was a header because he roped with Jimmy Driggers. So
what?
Pretty sure.
Jimmy Driggers?
Well, in high school, we know
Jimmy Driggers.
We always thought he was going to be a goat roper.
Well, Jimmy Driggers. You might know Jimmy Driggers, but
of course he knows Jimmy.
Seth and Britt Driggers works here.
Is that right? You need to go out there and say hello to him. Hey, don't mess with the Drigger boys. Listen, they don't put up with anything. Look at he's.
Hey, speaking of Trey working there, I got a little cousin that worked there through high school, Dallas Gage.
Oh, Dallas. Oh, I wish I still had Dallas. I was best.
Yeah, he's
he went
a good
to
kid.
Lakeside. He was in my youth group, and then he started helping me on the farm and liked welding, so we put him up at the shop. He just left to go. He wants to go to a pipeline, but. Best worker.
How about
went
that?
to Lakeside.
He just graduated.
And
he just
going to
graduated welding
colleges.
school.
Yep.
Well, listen, that's why we had President Severia talking about it today. You know, you got 6 or 8 2-year colleges, and yeah, it's not those can get you a great future too.
Dallas,
sure.
Dallas was one of the best. I've always told.
Yeah,
him
he's a great kid.
He just graduated welding school. And he's going off to pipeline.
They're making great money.
You ever want to come back and quit chasing that out there on the pipeline?
It's hard. Hey,
I'll hire you back in a second.
What do you think about that?
It's hard work, but you make darn good money.
We need to go to pipeline camp.
Sarah, thanks again.
Yes, thank you, Sarah.
Seeing you again.
Thank
Continued
you.
success. We'll take a break. You know, you got to get out of here, right?
I'm out.
All right, Trey,
Kaylee,
Kaylee will be here.
Listen, she can talk about my ticks.
She will. We're going to get them.
Melinda Mayo coming up next. We'll have Mark May, 2 in the 9 o'clock hour, since we had to move him. And Justin, we found out last night, I think we'll try to call Joe Klein. Joe, I stumbled on the fact that Joe is being honored tomorrow night in Slater, Missouri.
Yeah.
And he was so mad that I stumbled
At his high
on
school?
it. And so yes, I Googled
They're
it.
just now naming the court after him.
I know. Long overdue.
And somebody else?
But that's what you hear, Justin. They can't even name it by himself. They got to put another guy's name on there. Roscoe White.
That's Roscoe White.
What does Roscoe do?
Yeah,
I know. I'm so curious.
Make it be Joe Klein.
Name the locker room after Roscoe.
He also has.
That's a great name too, Joe Klein Court.
Yes.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Or
I know.
Klein
So,
Court,
anyway,
whatever.
We'll try to see if we can get him on here before he gets out of here. Sarah, thanks again.
Yeah, thank you.
All right,
Thank
don't
you,
go away.
Sarah.
8:30 here, live at HA Trailer Sales in Hot Springs.
Join the Zone today at Rock City Running in the Marketplace Shopping Center. The Gobbler Turkey Trot is a couple weeks away. Find out more today in the Zone at Rock City Running.
This is Sports Center.
3 big-time blowouts last night in the MAC. First, Central Michigan beat Buffalo 38-19 at home last night to reach bowl eligibility at 6-4. Then Northern Illinois beat UMass 45-3, and then Toledo also achieves bowl eligibility last night. They're now 6-4, 4-2 in the MAC after a 24-3 win over Miami of Ohio on the road. One game tonight in college football that comes in the Sun Belt at 6:30 on ESPN. Troy at 6-3 overall, 4-1 in the Sun Belt, takes on Old Dominion at 6-3 and 3-2 in the Sun Belt. One game tonight in the National Football League as the Jets go on the road to take on the first place New England Patriots. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's going to be a wonderful day. Partly cloudy this afternoon. So nice. 76 the high. Tonight, partly cloudy, falling off to the mid-50s. Tomorrow, we'll get to the upper 70s. It'll be sunny and a little bit on the breezy side, too. But we'll top out at 78 degrees. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Benihana Happy Hour Specials, $3, $6, $9. Sushi, food, and cocktails. Available 5 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday at Benihana Bar.
Want to get in on the conversation? Shoot us a text at the D3 Auto Sales text line at 501-614-1037. D3 Auto Sales in Desart, the #1 independent dealer in the state, with the best prices and largest selection on pre-owned vehicles, including leveled and lifted trucks. Find them on Facebook. Whether it's football, baseball, or basketball, from high school to the pros, hit us up on the D3 Auto Sales text line.
Hey folks, it's September. That means it's football season. Every Saturday and Sunday, you're on the couch watching the games, and nothing goes with a pigskin quite like a Flight by Yuengling. It's the next generation of light beer. It's crisp and refreshing. It's just 95 calories as well. Pick up some for your next tailgate or watch party today. That next generation of light beer only has those 2.6 carbs. It only has those 95 calories, and it's brewed for fans just like you, the ones who never settle. You can't guarantee wins and losses, but what you can guarantee is a good time with a Flight by Yuengling. And the reason why? Y'all know Yuengling. They're America's oldest brewery. Flight by Yuengling, crisp, clean, and brewed for today's beer drinker. So next time you make that pre-game trip to the grocery store, make sure you pick up some Flight by Yuengling. That light beer with full flavor, just 95 calories and 2.6 carbs. Flight by Yuengling, brewed for those who never settle. Enjoy responsibly. DG Yuengling and Son, Pottsville, PA.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Officer, could I get your perspective as a man of the law?
You know I'm a mall cop, right?
You see this Hyundai Santa Fe? I only paid for it.
Whoa.
Right? I'm not in trouble, am I?
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on all Hyundai Tucson, Tucson Hybrid, Santa Fe, or Santa Fe Hybrid models. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offer ends December 1st. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
This is Miss Arkansas 2023 Corey Keller, and you're listening to Morning Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
Solo Cup is the best receptacle for barbecues, tailgates, fairs, and festivals, and you, sir, do not have a pair of testicles.
A little Toby Keith.
From glass.
Is that volume low for some reason?
You're about to talk, so I was turning it down for you.
14 years
Okay,
they
right.
are
Hey, Baz, can I tell you something before
Yeah.
we go on the phone?
Yeah.
I looked it up. I know who Roscoe White is.
Who is it?
Well, if my thing is frozen here. He was an athlete.
I'll be darned.
He was a high school athlete.
Oh,
and he
look at
died
that.
suddenly with a cerebral hemorrhage at the age of, and that's what they used to call them, cagers. Back in the cagers, yeah. So here's
what year was he?
Let me see. In his sophomore year there at Slater, he scored 280 field goals, 114 free throws, 672 points, a 31-game average of 21.7. He had a 27-game average of 13. He was named Missouri Junior College Association and National Junior College Athlete.
What year was he?
Look
there?
at that. Well, let me look. Hold on. I didn't see if I had a date line on it.
Let's see.
And here we are going.
There.
They can't just name it after
Yeah,
Joe.
what kind of jerk?
Yeah, exactly.
Bad look for us. Bad look for us.
White is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Moses White of Slater. And here's the popular 6'5" Negro athlete established an all-time single-season scoring record at Moberly Junior College last winter. They said he was in a car accident. They don't think that had anything to do with it. But he died at home at the age of 19 with a
that's got to be. I mean,
cerebral hemorrhage.
that had to happen back in the 70s.
60.
Yeah, well,
well,
they
this is 61.
referred to him as a
it says
Negro
1961. It says obituary 1961.
So here, it's 1961, and they're just now doing it now. Good
really,
Lord,
really
mercy.
respecting the dead over there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good Lord, and Joe Klein too. Well, better late than never, I guess.
Well,
that's old Roscoe.
That's old Roscoe White. How about that?
Justin, sometimes you just don't know the full story. Let's check in with Melinda Mayo. She might know the full story.
About Roscoe?
About Roscoe.
Oh, my thing has been turned.
All right, sir.
It's on the fight song for some reason.
Huh? Old Roscoe White. Well, I feel bad. I feel bad that they should have done it before now. Good
No, Mr. Belafonte. It's Mayo. Melinda Mayo. She's Arkansas's TV sweetheart, and she's joining the guys from Morning Mayhem. Melinda Mayo on Morning Mayhem is brought to you by Sanders Ground Essentials, where great lawns start today. On the web at sandersground.com.
Good morning, Melinda. Melinda, are you there? Melinda Mayo. Melinda Mayo.
Roscoe White.
Melinda?
The connection's bad.
The connection is
I'll
bad.
try and call her back.
Sweet Melinda.
We will get her. What's that? You got her or no?
Y'all go ahead for a minute. I'll call her back.
Yeah, I will. 661-1037 is the number if you want to be a part of the show today. I mentioned earlier that, Justin, there is a lotto that's $965 million. I think it's tonight, right, to give away. How about a billion bucks on
Do
the
y'all
line?
ever play that? I never
used to. I don't either.
I used to for a while. I was OCD. I had to do it, and then I got off of it. So tonight, though, at Mainline Sports Bar, we will have prizes somewhere between $30 and $950 million that we'll be giving away, too.
Very nice.
For first, second, third, and next to last place.
I think that's excellent.
It is excellent. 661-1037 is the number. I love this story, too, just because Josh hates Little Caesars so much. 21-year-old woman in Florida was caught speeding 107 miles per hour last Thursday night. When she was asked why she was driving so fast, she was trying to make it to Little Caesars before it closed. So she
should never see the light of day ever again. She should be in prison
my
forever.
goodness.
That's ridiculous.
She's facing a charge of dangerous and excessive speeding under a new Florida law that went into effect July 1st. Penalties for first offense include up to 30 days in jail, a fine of $500 or both. She was
Wow.
11:52.
She wanted it hot and ready.
It was 11:50.
First offense, 30 days in jail. That's pretty stout there.
Up to. It says
Good.
up
She
to.
shouldn't be allowed to drive ever again. That's ridiculous.
Do we have Melinda there?
We don't. I can call her again now.
Okay. By the way, we have Kaylee Johnson here. Good morning,
Kaylee Johnson.
Good morning, Kaylee. How are you?
Good. How are y'all?
Here, put that mic right up to you. Justin, I did want to ask you, too, real quick. Paul Skeens wins the Cy Young Award. First time in history that the Cy Young winner has not had a winning record. How bizarre is that?
Yeah,
Just
no,
a
10
weird
and 10,
deal.
I think he was.
10 and 10. That's right, 10 and 10.
Yeah. No, he's really good. I just can't stand that anybody from LSU has any success at all.
I know.
She's there now.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. He's on that team that can't help him. Yeah, 10 and 10, and you win the Cy Young. He's the first guy.
They're gonna trade him as soon as his initial contract's up. That's the MO of the Pirates, man. They did it with McCutchen a few years ago. Well, not a few, probably 10 years ago now. But they get a stud in there, and they try to make money off of him. It's a business to them. They don't care if they win.
You bet. You bet. Did want to say before we go to Melinda too, don't forget you can come by here, Kaylee, and sign up for the toe giveaway, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And Kaylee, now, because someone was here, they came by, they didn't see anybody in the office, even though the door was open, which is fine because that's where I want to use the bathroom. But they said they'd come back. Did I hear?
It's all day.
So it is all
It's
day.
all day.
So you're not giving it away before we end the show.
By the way,
fantastic.
Roger, put it right. It's a B&W toe and stow,
I
adjustable
apologize.
ball hitch. It's a B&W toe and stow, adjustable ball hitch.
Well, it's out of my comfort zone on that one. Kaylee, before we go on with Melinda, will you be at trivia tonight?
If I can find a babysitter.
It's always those darn babies.
You know what? But let me let everybody know. Thank you for that. That trivia at Mainline is family friendly, though, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Thank you, Kaylee. Thank you.
Melinda Mayo, how are you today?
Hey, good morning, guys. Sorry about that. It's probably my fault. I'm actually traveling to a promotional shoot here in just a few minutes, so I'm on the road like you guys.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure. It probably is your fault. We never have troubles with our phones.
Listen, this has been a weird weather fall. I remember back in September we had a little cold snap. We think, oh, right, here we go, early September, it's cool.
Yeah.
And then it went away, and then we thought we were going to get cold, and that's hot, and back and forth. And it looks like it's going to get unusually warm for this time of year again, right?
That's right. But you know what? These wild swings, this is what happens in Arkansas. I know a lot of people, especially older people, say, I remember when I was a kid, it'd get cold in October and it didn't warm up till March. So that's just not true. We've always been a state that swings like this. We can get really cold, but it doesn't lock in for very long here. We'll warm right back up. So we actually started this week really cold. Remember Monday? It was wind chills down in the teens and 20s, that wind and that cold. So Monday, Tuesday were cold. But since then, we've been warming up, and we're going to keep doing that. So today, mid-70s, upper 70s for Friday and Saturday, close to 80 degrees.
Good
and
Lord.
Then next week, we do have some rain chances coming in. Yeah, Saturday's going to be kind of breezy and 80. And then next week, we've got some rain. It looks like Wednesday, Thursday. We kind of had a hard time pinpointing next week's rain. The models have been all over the place, but right now it looks like Wednesday, Thursday of next week. And that'll bring temperatures back down to the 50s and 60s.
My food plots need some rain.
Food plots. What'd you say, Raj?
I do want it to be cold for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I do too.
I want to put on a scarf.
Well, Melinda, what's the temperature down in Baton Rouge on Saturday for the game?
Yeah,
Nice,
so,
warm?
we're all glad it's a morning game, but you're right, it is going to be hot. We're looking at temperature kickoff about 75 and sunny in Baton Rouge and going up to about 79, 80 degrees by the end of the game around 2 o'clock. So it's going to be warm. So, short sleeves is going to be just fine for the Battle of the Boots.
How do you feel about the game? Do you think Arkansas has a chance? You think they'll pull it off or no?
I don't know what to say anymore, guys. I think we've said it all. I don't know that I feel good about it. I mean, this is not Chad Morris low, but this is pretty darn low. I keep thinking, Auburn beat us, and their head coach still got fired 2 weeks later. So I'm like, the Auburn boosters were like, I'm sure, Hugh Freeze was like, well, I beat Arkansas, and they're like, yeah, we don't really care. You're still fired. So I'm like,
good point.
How bad can it be? So I just can't believe that we're going to win. I think they probably cover the spread on us.
I don't know why I feel good about this game. I don't know why. Maybe because it's LSU.
You said that every week, though.
Have you ever, Baz, though, seriously, because I know my answer, regardless of how good LSU is, and there have been times in the past they've been just ridiculously good, obviously.
Right.
I've never feared LSU ever. I don't know why. I guess it's because we always play them close. Always. I mean, it's so rarely a blowout.
Yeah, it's happened a few times, but most of the games have been very, very competitive and great games. And you got two interim coaches. You got a team that both teams really don't have a lot to play for. I mean, it's just like every game. We're going to have a chance to win at the end, and we can either change things or we can't. So
what?
We can change things,
or we can't. I like what you.
Hey, we can go get that boot. Matter of fact, do we have that clip anywhere? We haven't played it all this week. Let's play that clip.
Is the clip of you? Is it you saying it?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Now, Melinda, what's the thing about Dancing with the Stars and country music? Because Justin said he didn't think any country music stars had been on Dancing with the Stars. You love that show.
What?
Do you know there's some that have been?
Yeah, I've kind of fallen off of it a little bit. I think I was like you guys and Tommy. I watched it a lot early years and then kind of got enough of it. But I wouldn't say I'm back, but I'm keeping up with it because we talk about it on the show. So, yeah, I heard you guys say that. Now, there's nobody with 13 number ones out there dancing on the show. Right.
Exactly.
And JM, we don't want you to do it either anytime soon. But there's actually been quite a few. So, Kelly Pickler. Remember Kelly Pickler?
Yeah.
She
she did do it. I forgot about that.
Whatever happened to her? Her husband. What a tragic story about her husband. Whatever happened to her?
I don't know. Who else?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were still talking about Pickler. Okay, so Lauren Elena, kind of, pretty current. Then you've got some big ones like Winona Judd, Billy Ray Cyrus.
Big in what
way? And Basil, one of your girls, Sarah Evans.
Oh, my God.
I knew it.
Oh,
I was just going to say, we were talking about Sarah Evans today.
She went crazy. She had the affair with the guy, didn't she, the dancer? I think that started.
Sarah?
It did. I think that started that whole mess.
I don't remember
She had the
any
best
of
legs
those.
for dancing.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, no, listen, I remember.
I didn't know she had that. I
Good
just heard
dancing
her
legs.
sing-
Good dancing
yeah,
legs.
Yeah, good dancing
She's got
legs.
great dancing legs.
She's got great dancing legs, and I just saw an early performance of her on stage with Merle Haggard. And I was singing it to Chuck when we first got here, which was what's the name of the song, Chuck? You Take Me for Granted. She did a version of that, and it killed.
So one thing,
she's such a pretty girl.
Since you love Dancing with the Stars, I saw some social media by Bobby Bones, who obviously does a show opposite of us. He got so mad because they have basically disowned him. They don't want to acknowledge. They think it was sort of a joke that he won. Who is it? Is it Bergeron? Is that his name, Bergeron?
Tom Bergeron.
Yeah, Tom
The
Bergeron
host.
came on there and he said, they asked him, they said, is there one that when you just really didn't think should have won? And he goes, let me think. Yeah, but just when that Bobby Bones was So Bones got so upset that he sent back in with the mirrored ball.
What does that accomplish though?
I guess just showing.
No, I mean,
I guess nobody was giving him any credit.
I mean,
nobody was giving him any credit for winning, and like he wasn't part of the insider crew because he goes, what am I supposed to do? I won it, but nobody was giving him credit for winning. So how about that? Hadn't watched that forever.
Is he in therapy over this?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, that wouldn't bother me at all. I'd be like, whatever he thinks. I mean, I don't know. It's just my personality. I just wouldn't affect me in any way.
Yeah. Well, it bothered. He said it bothered him a little bit. He said normally I don't get bothered by things, but he said everybody just taking shots at me, and all I did was win.
Huh.
I haven't watched.
Who else is taking shots at him?
He did. Apparently, some of the other hosts, Julian Huff said the same thing. Yeah.
Julian
Huff.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Yeah. So all of them are just sort of saying, it was a bad year when he won or something.
I thought he was pretty good. He wasn't just the top, but I thought he was pretty good. There's always one that the audience loves that stays on a little too long, and this year it was Andy Richter. So he just got voted off like last week. Marie Osmond was also on it, and kind of country. She's very famous for passing out live on TV during the show, passed out cold.
I'll tell you who did a great job was, and I think he won, and he does. He took Tom Bergeron's place in that video deal. What was it like Carlton? Didn't he win?
He did.
Because he could dance. So they had to start getting away from just people who didn't dance, and then they got people that could dance, and he won. And when he did the Carlton in one of his routines, I thought that was pretty good. But he was also having fun. There was that part. Emmett Smith.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Jerry Rice.
That's
These
right.
guys.
They all won.
I think Tucker Carlson sat in a chair, and somebody danced around him at one time. I think that happened.
I could do it if I sat in a chair and somebody danced around me. I could do it then.
Right
a strip club?
Master P was bad. Master P.
I don't remember him.
The rapper.
I don't remember him. Yeah. But that was a big thing.
Last thing before we let you go, too, I noticed you Golden Bachelor. Kaylee, I don't know if you watched this. It's probably a little young for you. Golden Bachelor season is over. Apparently, there's an NFL football player that was the main star. Melinda, who did he choose? Did he choose somebody under 60 or over 60? Yes.
Yeah, so the young people watch the regular Bachelor and Bachelorette, and then old folks like us watch the Golden. So Mel Owens, remember, he was the one who kind of came out controversial right off the bat because he did a Michigan football podcast where he said nobody over 60 and no artificial hips. Remember that?
Yes, I do.
Yes. So he basically had to start the show. They thought about getting rid of him before he ever started it, but he basically started the show by apologizing to all the ladies, said I was wrong, please give me another chance. So he came down to two women, Cindy and Peg. One is 60, one is 62. So this is the big show where he would decide which one he's going to propose to. Cindy left the show before he had a chance to choose because he said he was not going to propose to anybody. He might date somebody for a couple of years and then see. So she left. So he ended up with Peg, she's a little spark plug. She's a retired firefighter and bomb expert. So they ended up in a commitment, not a proposal, but he got down on one knee, gave her a ring, and said, this is a ring of commitment that we'll see where this goes. And that's how it ended with Mel Owens last night.
Listen, I've got enough drama in my life.
That's not a commitment. That's a commitment to see where it goes.
Well, that's a
What does that mean?
As a lady, Melinda, like I think as a guy, like you don't get on your knee until you're proposing.
Yes.
What do you say as a woman?
Promise ring.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I agree. The knee and the diamond ring is a wedding proposal, and until you're ready to do that, let's just date. We're just dating.
Yeah, they're making a commitment to date. It's a commitment to see where it goes.
They're going steady.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember in Casino. Was it Goodfellas when the guy Pesci's mom said, "Why don't you settle down and get it get
It's
have a girlfriend?"
it's Goodfellas.
I settle down almost every night, Mom. I wake up, I get a new one. I get a new one. Wow. I settle down every night.
I know we can run.
But I love you.
We're running behind, Melinda. Thank your fine sponsor, please.
You bet. Give them a call over at Sanders Ground. That grass is starting to go dormant, but there's so much they can do. Kyle told me once, it's kind of like giving yourself medicine over, the flu season. During the winter, we can do so much to give your yard that good medicine, fertilizer, everything it needs so that it'll be ready to go in the spring. Tons of people are signing up every day. So 501-315-9395 or sandersgrounds.com and get that good, nice, dormant lawn going.
Thanks, Melinda. Appreciate it. We are running super behind.
Guys.
We're going to take a break.
Love you guys.
Thanks.
Go Hogs.
Love you too. Go Hogs. We're here at HA Trailer Sales with Kaylee Johnson. Trey is on the road. Don't go away. We'll be right back in a minute.
Small town, USA.
Hey folks, it's David Basil out here at Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood. When you need a new vehicle, go see my friends at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood. You'll find a great selection, the best deals, and the most competitive finance rates in Central Arkansas. They'll treat you like family. No games, no gimmicks, and no bogus markups on the sticker price. You'll get Frank Fletcher's best deal right up front, and they'll give you more for your trade. Folks, Frank Fletcher doesn't want to just sell you a car. He wants to be your dealer for life. If you want to do that, you have to listen to the customer, so you'll know what they want. Then you give them what they want without any hassle or stress. That's the secret of Fletcher Dodge's success. They listen to you and they treat you right without any hassles or headaches. Just tell them what you want and how much you want to pay. General Manager Chris Zippy Zender has been with Frank Fletcher for decades. He and his great staff know how to take care of a customer. So for the best selection, lowest price, and best buying experience, go see my friends at Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood, or you can shop them online at FletcherDeals.com. That's FletcherDeals.com. And make sure and tell them the boys from Morning Mayhem sent you. It's FletcherDeals.com.
Black Friday is here at Lazy Boy of Little Rock, and it's the one you've been waiting for. Get epic savings on all the comfort you love. Recliners, sofas, sectionals, and more. Doors open early with can't-miss doorbusters and savings up to 50% off. This season, make your home the coziest place on earth, or at least in front of the hearth. Imagine your space with the comfort you've been dreaming of with Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor, Shackelford Galleries of Little Rock. Long live the lazy. Deer season is here. At Fort Thompson, buy any Black Savage Axis 2 for $419.90. And get a free Bushnell trophy scope and rings. Also at Fort Thompson, the Savage 110 Trail Hunter and Trail Hunter Light for $80 off. Fort Thompson in Sherwood. Lock in for Murphy's Cabot Gun and Knife Show this weekend at the Game Time at the Grounds Complex in Cabot. Over 250 tables with guns, ammo, knives, and much more. Saturday 9 to 5, Sunday 9 to 4. $10 admission. 12 and under get in free. Admission good for both days. LEOs and veterans $2 off. Don't miss Murphy's Cabot Gun and Knife Show this weekend at the Game Time at the Grounds Complex in Cabot.
Just like in football, a great offense and defense are so important in properly maintaining your lawn. And the best defense against weeds starts with a call to the team at Sanders Ground Essentials, because there's no better time than now to start that weed control program. And then this winter, I know you'll be so looking forward to that beautiful dormant lawn that Sanders always provides. Remember, next spring's lawns start with the Sanders Fall Pre-Emergent Treatments. So go on the offense today with Sanders Ground Essentials on the web at sandersground.com.
Tiretown Point S in Benton presents Trey Biddy when he joins Justin and DJ in the Zone every Monday to talk all things Razorbacks. Trey Biddy in the Zone brought to you by Tiretown Point S in Benton. Find them online at pointstire.com.
Superstars Joe Klein and Pat Bradley for Arkansas's #1 sports app, Bet Saracen.
Joe, you know the main difference between Bet Saracen and those other guys?
Definitely. Easier to navigate. Always good parlays. Plus lots of fun choices. Like ping pong. Right there on the app.
But the real difference are those special promos.
Brand new players get a 100% profit boost just for downloading the Bet Saracen app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
Oh, it's my favorite time of year. Fall football and family market. Your one stop for deer corn, Juanita's Brittle, and a hot cup of community coffee. And while you're there, fill up with all-American Valero gasoline, proudly made right here in the good old U.S. of A. Swipe your family market rewards card and save 5 cents a gallon all day, every day. You'll find your family market in Shannon Hills, Malvern, Pangburn, Mayflower, Hot Springs, or now our newest store in Wooster. And if there's not a family market near you yet, don't you fret one bit. One's a-coming.
Razorback center Caden Kittler will join Morning Mayhem each week this football season to discuss everything that's going on with the Razorbacks and college football. Brought to you by J. Martin Law. If you have any legal question, call Jay for free 24/7 at 501-951-1333. J. Martin for all your legal needs. Don't delay. Call Jay.
This is Darren McFadden. I listen to Baz, Justin, and Rod because they got their wood. Enjoy Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
I think we only have about 60 seconds here, Josh, right? Not much time. We are glad to be here at HG Trailer Says. You can put on your headset, Kelly. Justin Moore, somebody asked, somebody said, ask Jim if anybody knows, if he knows anyone in Poland with 10 to 20 acres for lease for bow hunting only. I love our show. That's what we do, Kelly. We just get somebody. Hey, Justin, got any land out there for bow hunting? We'd like to take advantage of that. That's from Jeremy G. Glover.
I don't. I
Okay.
apologize. I don't.
We'll come back. We'll talk with Kaylee. We'll also talk with Mark May. Mark Lee was
It's mostly all leases around here.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
I got you. Kaylee, who runs the show in your family? You or Trey?
Me.
But clearly.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like
You like that, Roger?
I like the way she said it. There's no question.
All
He's
right.
not going to say anything about it.
Hey, who's excited? Who gets to drive 7 hours today to Baton Rouge after the show?
Hey! Oh, you were so, and well, you can FaceTime me.
I will. All right, don't go away. 9 o'clock.
Almost over and the summer's coming, the days are getting long. I've waited all winter for the time to be right, just to take you along. Baby, get ready. And it don't matter.
At Russell Honda, there are no extra fees or dealer packages. Straightforward pricing and no games. The price you see is the price you pay. With rates as low as 0.99% on the Honda Ridgelines and rates as low as 2.49% up to 5.99% on select models, depending on the length of your loan. Stop by Russell Honda and check out all the new redesigned Honda Passports. Active military and military retirees get $500 bonus cash with Honda Finance. RussellHonda.com.
Hey folks, Roger Scott here for Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union. Fall is in the air, which means football and hunting season. If you are wanting a new ATV or side-by-side for hunting, or you're wanting to upgrade your duck boat, or how about a new RV with a low-rate fund loan. If you live, work, or worship in any of the 15 counties in Central Arkansas, then you're eligible to take advantage of this great offer. Apply today at alcoacommunityfcu.org.
Get in the conversation with live fan feedback at 1037thebuzz.com. Presented on Morning Mayhem by Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer.
Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
A local nonprofit is moving forward with this project to help provide people permanent housing. Mission Machine in Searcy serves the homeless population and is building 8 tiny homes, making up a small apartment complex. They are designed for people who face chronic homelessness and people dealing with mental illness. The complex will have programs to get people back on their feet for long-term success. A groundbreaking ceremony is set for next Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. They expect to complete the project in 6 to 7 months. And in North Little Rock in the Argenta Plaza area, they're welcoming a new arena district with a new 5-story hotel and 31,000 square foot event space. Mayor Terry Hardwick says the new arena district will be a big boost to the city's economy. Officials hope everything will be complete within 18 months.
Fernando Carmona joins Out of Bounds, courtesy of Colonial Life Independent Agents, Charlie Schaaf and Damon Francis. Call 501-413-4005.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
A sunny sky this morning, a partly cloudy sky this afternoon, and warmer. Little Rock will get up to 76 this afternoon. Tonight, partly cloudy, a low down in the mid-50s. Tomorrow, it'll be in the upper 70s, 78 the high, plus it'll be pretty breezy too. I'm meteorologist Pat Walker for the Buzz Radio Network.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Accountable Roofing and Remodeling presents Bruce James every Tuesday morning this fall on Morning Mayhem. Bruce will break down each game, the opponent, and the Razorback program the only way he knows how, and that's with no punches pulled. Bruce James with David, Roger, and Justin on Morning Mayhem, presented by Accountable Roofing and Remodeling, home of the 10-year leak-free guarantee.
Life isn't just about living, it's about living well. No one understands that better than Baptist Health. They support you on your wellness journey wherever it may lead. Baptist Health really is so much more than a healthcare provider. They're a true partner, helping you live your fullest, healthiest life. Baptist Health provides a range of essential screenings for vital areas such as your heart, prostate, and colon, coupled with comprehensive and personalized care. They utilize state-of-the-art robotic surgeries to ensure faster recoveries and significantly less pain for their patients. You can always rely on the care you receive at Baptist Health to be delivered with Christian compassion. It's no accident that they are recognized as Arkansas's most trusted and innovative healthcare system. Their commitment to excellence is evident in every aspect of their service. When you need a partner in wellness, visit Baptist-Health.com to find the care you deserve. Baptist Health is so much more than a healthcare provider. They're a true partner, helping you live your fullest, healthiest life. Visit Baptist-Health.com to find the care you deserve. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
This is David Dunn with Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We accept all major forms of fleet payments: Holman, Element, Auto Integrate, MK, and more. So for all your commercial fleet service and repair, brakes, PM services, and check engine lights, from Fords to Freightliners, think Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We will get your equipment back on the road where it belongs. Dealership level service and expertise from a locally owned family business. That's Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. Exit 7 off of 440.
Petit Jean Meats, taste the difference. Mornings just got better with the brand new bacon subscription boxes from Petit Jean Meats. Choose your favorite smoked, peppered, or a mix of both, and get Arkansas's favorite bacon delivered straight to your door every month. Perfect for breakfast lovers, bacon fanatics, or the ultimate holiday gift. Visit pjmeats.com and subscribe today. That's pjmeats.com. Petit Jean Meats, taste the difference.
Hold on to your hats. Academy Sports and Outdoors is finally opening in Russellville. Need a new grill that says "We smoke brisket and our football rivals"? They got you. A fishing rod that screams "I reel in hogs and pack a mean cooler"? They got that too. How about a new pair of shoes that say "I run trails and look fly doing it"? You got it. Academy has all the gear you need for less. Stop by this Friday through Sunday for grand opening weekend in Russellville, 1355 East Main Street. Because at Academy, fun can't lose.
Did you buy elbow pads for the Black Friday battle? You're not going to need them, because this year the Black Friday blowout at Gwatney Buick GMC has been stretched to all month long. So don't buy a turkey from another dealer. Head to Gwatney Buick GMC in North Little Rock. Get new Sierra 1500 up to 20% off MSRP. 2026 Terrains at just $279 a month. 2026 Buick Encore GX at just $199 a month. And don't forget the hottest crossover out there, 2025 Invista Preferred at just $179 per month. Black Friday is all month long. Zero chaos, zero drama, no combat. To get these Black Friday deals, you don't even have to camp out on our parking lot. It's the Black Friday blowout all month long at Gwatney Buick GMC, 5700 Landers Road in North Little Rock. Call 501-945-4444. Gwatney Buick GMC.com. GMC. We are professional grade. All offers with approved credit. Sierra based on MSRP of $55,370. Terrain, Encore, and Vista are low mileage leases.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Wes Moore. Coming up Thursday on Out of Bounds, we're going to talk Razorback recruiting. Richard Davenport will join us, thanks to the Arkansas Democrat Gazette and WholeHogSports.com. Also, we'll talk about high school football. You got the playoffs starting on Friday. We got an NFL game to discuss. Patriots trying to get their 8th win in a row. And Brian Edwards, VegasInsider.com, will join us. We'll get some college and NFL picks from him. All that and a whole lot more coming up Thursday on Out of Bounds.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem.
You don't know what hard times are, Daddy.
Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
Hard times are when the textile workers around this country are out of work and got 4 or 5 kids and can't pay their wages, can't buy their food.
Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
And hard times are when a man has worked at a job 30 years. They give him a watch, kick him in the butt, and say, hey, a computer took your place, Daddy. That's hard time.
So good.
Oh,
so
the
good.
computer
So good.
took your place, Daddy.
661-1037 is the number. If you
Comrax is not connecting. Comrax is not connecting.
We'll visit with Mark May here in just a minute. We are here at HJ Trailer Sales in Hot Springs, 808 Albert Pike. And Trey Johnson is on along with his wife, Kaylee. Kelly, thanks for having us out here.
Yes,
we appreciate
glad to
this.
have
Yeah, you say Trey is the talker in the family.
Yes.
Listen, you look at Justin and his wife, Kate. They're in business together. And so it works. And Roger, I thought it was interesting that Sam now is working from home. So
absolutely.
Businesses are overlapping with family. You just make it work and do those things. And but y'all are good
I still
people.
have to make an appointment to go in their office. It happens to be in our bedroom, which is really sad.
Now, Justin, I was going to say this trailer that we're in, it's a combo RV in the front end, a horse trailer in the back. Yeah. I need to take a picture to show Justin. It is so big and so long. I would have nightmares thinking they're trying to pull this on a regular street or highway.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess, does it take a particular type of truck to be able to pull this thing? I would imagine something.
Dually? You got to have a dually?
Yeah.
I mean, this thing is, how long, 42 feet?
42 feet, yeah.
I mean, it is.
You got to have at least a 3/4 ton.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is. I can't imagine turning in somewhere with it, Raj. I mean, it is so long. I mean, you got how many horses can you put in the back here? 4?
I think it's 4, yeah.
You can put 4 horses in the back. There's a bed in the front, Justin. You got a kitchen, you got bathrooms, and it's all together.
Yeah, I'm watching online. It looks nice.
Yeah,
what I see.
Yeah. Just want to remind everybody, this is a family-owned business, and you guys are in charge of it, and you've got, you name it, utility, livestock, equipment trailers, Delta, Davidson, Good Guys, Hillsboro, Iron Bull, Hart, and more. You got truck beds.
This is the heart we're in.
Yes, this is the heart.
This is the heart.
And they're a family-owned business also.
They said, and that's what Trey said. That one of the reasons he wanted to do business with.
Yes.
He said it's an upper end or higher end. Sometimes they are a little bit more expensive than some of the cookie cutter deals and all that. But you're a family-owned business, so you know what it's like, and you can trust them. You can trust them because, especially if they've been in business for a long time, you know they're doing something right.
A couple things. We'll visit with Mark May here in just a second. Somebody I brought up Jimmy Driggers. When I heard Jimmy Driggers, that's just a great name.
Yeah, it's from Hoosiers.
Somebody said I'm going to be saying Jimmy Driggers, calf roping legend, all day long in the Dan Aykroyd, Fred Garvin, male prostitute voice. I guess that's
who's saying that?
Yeah, somebody listening, one of our listeners. Somebody said Jimmy Driggers is still roping. I mean, Jimmy Driggers is a great name.
It's a great name. It's a great cowboy name, isn't it?
It is.
Dang right.
So is what's his name? Garvin's. What's his name?
What is it? Garvin?
You said male prostitute. What was that?
Oh, Dan Aykroyd, Fred Garvin.
That's it. Fred Garvin.
Yeah.
Male prostitute.
Somebody said, Baz, how did you end up in Little Rock from Fayetteville? I'll share that sometime we get a minute.
Was it jail?
No, it was not.
They didn't put you down here for something?
And I got to tell you, somebody sitting here said, stop with the old school stuff. Nobody cares about the old folks and the trophies and all that. My son and I are friends that are recruited by Power 5 schools. It's about money. I was told yesterday by somebody, I'm not going to say who it is. Maybe
let me interrupt for just a second to whomever that is. Do you think it's the young people or the older people who are donating the money to the school?
Yeah,
that's right.
Also,
that's
you can do again. You can do, but you can live in both worlds.
Exactly.
Like you can walk and chew gum. It's not one or the other.
So that's right. I was told yesterday that high school guys here in Arkansas, that's what I was told, are getting paid. I'm not sure if it was Fayetteville, SMU, Oklahoma, but we're getting paid not $50,000, not $100,000, but $300,000 to go to these schools. And I'm gonna tell you, nothing against these kids. I'm sure they're fine kids. These aren't even five-star kids. They're like 3-star kids.
Some are getting paid not to flip.
Yeah, what? That money is ridiculous.
Which part is funny to me, yeah.
It is ridiculous. Again, nothing against these kids. They're out there doing their best. But I'm telling you, it's like we see in the Hill. These kids aren't playing good enough to be getting this kind of money. It's just because the money is there. Okay, let's just give them $300,000 to be average or below average. Now, listen, it's just one thing that you're
worth what somebody will pay you.
It's crazy. It's it's just crazy. Yes.
Unless they have good parents, what do you think a 17-year-old's going to do with $300,000? It's going to be gone in probably a year.
A lot of Chick-fil-A.
You know,
or a Lamborghini or a Ferrari. It's just crazy. I'm not, again, I understand getting in college, but listen, these are kids in high school that haven't gotten to college yet. This is just, so you'll come to our school, here's $100,000, $300,000, and I just think of the people here in this town. I know we got to get to Mark May.
Don't
that are working.
This.
Is Mark May there?
No, nobody watches these. Tens of millions of people don't watch people fit pipes. People don't watch my parents drill teeth. It's different. These kids have different jobs than we do.
Josh, it doesn't matter. There are people in this town that are listening to this show that are making $25,000 a year.
But the All-State good hands don't catch their field goals, though.
Listen,
I mean,
Josh,
it's different.
You're missing the point. You're missing the point. That kid who's getting $300,000 is not worthy of that money. I'm just telling you.
Hasn't earned it.
They hasn't earned it, number one, and they're not good enough. I'm just telling you right now, they're not good enough. When they get to school, they'll see they won't play. They'll be backups. I'm just saying the money is silly.
Yeah, I agree with that part. I agree with that.
The money is there. I'm just saying with people that are working every day, very hard to pay the bills, and they see a kid in high school who is okay and getting $300,000 to go to a school. It's crazy.
Okay.
It's just out of whack. It's too much money. I don't mind them getting paid some money, but that amount of money is just, good Lord, that's just out of whack. Oh yeah, we got to call Mark if you don't mind. Josh.
He's on hold.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring him into the show.
It's time once again for College Football Talk with Mark May. Sponsored by Edwards Food Giant, the meat people, the only stop you'll ever have to make for your family's grocery needs. And by Hennard Foothills Equipment in Searcy, carrying Kubota's full line of equipment, family owned and operated for over 30 years. Here is former Pitt Panther and Washington Redskin great Mark May.
Morning, guys.
There we go. Basil, Roger, you there? Sorry, I lost y'all for a second.
Morning, guys.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Oh, there we go.
Having some technical difficulties.
It's probably Melinda's phone.
Mark there.
Mark,
Yes, I'm here.
Okay,
hey,
good.
Mark.
I don't know if you heard me ranting a minute ago, just talking about how much these high school players are getting paid before they even get to college. And again, good kid. I'm sure they're good kids, and I'm sure they do a good job of playing football. But they're not five stars, and they're getting paid. I've been told $200,000-$300,000, and it's nutty. It's just, this is kids coming out of high school, Mark, and I'm the old guy, get off my yard guy, get off my lawn guy. But when I hear those numbers, I get it in college because the money's there, but that money trickling down to high school is just nuts for a kid to be getting that kind of money for the level of play that he's playing.
Well, first of all, I give $200,000 or $300,000 to get a clear line, so I can hear you guys back and forth. Second of all, Baz, you just wish, and you're like me, you just wish that we were like 30 or 40 years younger, that we'd be getting $200,000-$300,000 a year to go play, because then you wouldn't complain. Both of us are jealous of these young kids in high school getting all this money because it doesn't make sense because they haven't done anything yet. But the thing is, you're worth what you're paid. And if somebody's going to pay you $200,000 or $300,000 a year to come play football,
it's stupid.
That's what you're worth.
Know. It's crazy. It's an out of whack. It's an out of whack system. It just really is. But that's for another time. Hey, got a couple of big games this weekend. First, let's start with the Razorbacks LSU. That's always been a relatively close game throughout the years. You've been with us long enough, even when it looks like LSU's the better team. Arkansas usually plays them close. The line, according to the Oaklawn Sports app, is 6 now. What do you think about the Hogs' chances down in Baton Rouge?
Well, as long as they've got Taylor Green, I think they've got a chance in this game. I think if you look at Garrett Nussmeier's numbers, they're not that bad, but everybody's saying he's having a bad year. He's still completing 67% of his passes. He's only thrown 5 interceptions on the season. What I worry about LSU is this is a team that's lost 3 consecutive games and 4 out of their last 5. And I can't remember the last time you could say that about LSU. That might be pre-Saban. But when you look at this matchup, it's going to come right down to what quarterback play is. What quarterback does play consistently, particularly in the second half. If Arkansas can find a way to win in the fourth quarter, they win this game. But this is a team that figures out ways to lose, particularly in the fourth quarter, and they haven't been able to turn the corner of that. They've scored enough points over Bobby Petrino. They've kept them close except for one of the games. This is another game that's going to be close, but it all depends who wants it more. LSU can still get to a bowl game. Arkansas, you can still play for respectability. Who wants this game more is what it's going to come down to.
Yeah, I was looking. The LSU has the second worst rushing offense in the SEC, and they rank 127th nationally. Of course, our rushing defense is ranked 115th, so don't have to see much of a rushing game this weekend. It'll be obviously two quarterbacks playing, for LSU. And Arkansas's had a chance every week. We'll just see what happens, Mark. You just never know. Maybe this will be the week something changes. I just don't know at this point. Yeah. What about Texas-Georgia? Big game there.
This is one of those games where you look at it. Georgia has Texas's number. They beat them not once but twice last season, so they've got to get over the hump. You've got two quarterbacks that are playing well. Gunnar Stockton for Georgia is getting better each week. He only has 2 interceptions on the season. He's got 6 rushing touchdowns. On the other side, Arch Manning, how about his last 2 games? Almost 675 yards passing, 6 touchdowns, 1 interception. But the question of this game is, did Steve Sarkisian become the James Franklin of the SEC? Because whenever he gets in a situation when there's a big game, he's playing a top 5, top 6 team, he doesn't get over the hump. They always struggle. Yes, they'll play well against some teams that are ranked in the top 25 and win those games. Yes, they'll win a big game here or there. But when it comes down to it, can he get over the hump and can he beat Georgia? Because Kirby Smart has his number. So this is one of those games. You can look at Georgia; they're usually dominated by defense. Their defense is 20th overall in total yards, but they haven't been that dominant defense that can make you go 3 and out 8 or 10 times a game and put pressure on the quarterback, and knock the quarterback down, and force interception. They're not that dominant defense yet, but they're playing close games, coming back to win in the fourth quarter, and finding ways to win. I like Georgia in this game at home.
The crazy thing, I think Josh has heard it. Justin, I don't know if you've heard it, and Roger, I don't know if I brought it up with you, but Pat Narduzzi was a Broyles Award winner. He's the coach at Pittsburgh, where your old alma mater, Mark, and I think the phrase was, I don't care if Notre Dame scores 100 points on us. It's the next 2 games I care about. So they're having to play Notre Dame this week, and I think they're 11-point underdogs. But then they've got Miami, and who is the other team they played? Another ACC
Georgia
team.
Tech.
Georgia Tech, yeah. So what do you think about that? Listen, I love Pat Narduzzi, and I root for him all the time. But sort of an interesting statement to make before you play Notre Dame.
I would like Pat to retract that statement because it's always a big game throughout Pitt's history. When you play Notre Dame, you want to squash them like a bug on a windshield. That's just the facts. And for Pat to come out and say that, you know what? If you're a player sitting in the locker room and you hear that, it's like, well, I guess this game against Notre Dame is nationally televised, and game day's going to be here. We're retiring Aaron Donald's jersey, and I guess the game means nothing. The game means everything because this is one of your few sellouts at home. It's the biggest home game that you're going to have the entire season. You're playing Notre Dame, the Fighting Irish, a top 10 team, and you're saying the game doesn't mean anything and you don't care. I've never heard a head coach come out and say, this game doesn't matter. Are you kidding me? Every game matters. A player can go out there and get injured on any single play. So if he laughs and relaxes on the football field saying this game doesn't matter, he's got an opportunity to get injured. This ticks me off. Pat, the guy's a good coach, but you know what? You can't say that before any game besides the big game against Notre Dame at home.
Yeah, I was surprised. Listen, I love Pat too, and I guess he was just saying, I don't know if he was scheduled the game, and I know it's not an ACC. He's not playing for the ACC title, but I'm like you, man. You play every game on your schedule, and Notre Dame. You got to love the opportunity to play Notre Dame. I don't know what got in him, and I was wondering what the response has been from former players and alumni of Pitt.
Yeah, what does that say to the players? I mean, the players had to be going, well, I guess we can't win this game.
We don't care.
You know what I mean? I would think. I don't know, but.
Here's the other thing, Chase. When you look at it, if you're a player that you're about ready to go to the NFL draft next year, do you think you're going to give 100% in this game? It's going to be like, whoa, don't get by my knees. I think I'll just take the second half off of this game. I'm not going to get hurt. It's like, what are you doing? You can't say that in front of your team. If you wanted to say that, you might say that in front of your coaching staff in a private coaching meeting, but you don't say that in front of the players.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see what the score is of that game. I do want to thank Edwards Food Giant for sponsoring Mark May along with Henry Foothills Equipment. You're obviously they're in Searcy, your local hometown Capote dealer, no matter where you live. Two great games in the NFL, Kansas City and Denver. The Kansas City, I think, is favored, even though that's at Denver 3.5, according to the Oaklawn Sports line. And Philadelphia and Detroit, Phillies at home, 2.5-point favorite. What do you think about those two games?
I think Kansas City's got to win this game. They can't go 5-5. The one thing about Denver is you look at Bo Nix and you look at Sean Payton. I believe they're 8-2 or 7-2 at home since they've been there, so it's a tough environment to play. It's just that they can't get off to a fast start. If Kansas City gets off to a fast start, that's going to put a lot of pressure on Denver and Bo Nix. But that's what they've got to do. Kansas City has no excuse right now. They're getting players back healthy on their side of the ball, offense and defense, and special teams are playing football. This is a game. It's a must-win game, I think, for Kansas City. If they stumble and go 5-5, it's going to be tough to get to the playoffs. They can do it, but it's an uphill climb. If you look at Detroit, hey, if Dan Campbell's calling plays, I'm going with Dan Campbell because they didn't even punt the last game when he called plays. I couldn't believe the way that he utilized every part of his offense that hasn't been used the entire season, and they went out and put 44 points on the scoreboard. If he's continuing to call plays for this Detroit offense, I'm going with Detroit.
Mark, before we let you go, today there was a story about Eddie Murphy having OCD as a kid and how he overcame it. Have you ever had any OCD-related things that you find yourself having trouble, or when you were younger, breaking a habit or extreme habit?
Mine was food because I was a big, big kid. When I was in Little League, guys, think of this. I was 5'11", 230 in Little League. So I was a pretty big kid. So, basically I'm
almost 42,
inside.
Mark, and I'm almost half of that.
So you had to check your weight at some point. You had to sort of check it when you were in, 6th, 7th grade, your parents did, or what?
No, it wasn't until I got to high school. And basically, it was a coach from Syracuse told me I was too big and too fat to ever play for Syracuse when I was a sophomore, because I was 305 pounds as a sophomore in high school. So I ended up losing about 30 pounds, and I was down to 275 when I was a senior. Guess what? I didn't sign with Syracuse, but I did play them 4 consecutive years and beat their butt every year.
Things we remember.
If you look at Mark May, if you go back and Google his pictures of him when he was at Washington, you look at yourself now, man. You're in great. Of course, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Touchdown Club. Mac Brown next Monday. Mark May after that. What do you mean? You look in great shape now. What are you? 250, 240,
220, 221.
My last physical a couple months ago was 255.
Yeah, I mean he is.
I just like to work out. I've gotten that thing about working out every day, and if I miss it, I get depressed. So I just work out every day, and that's probably my OCD issue that I got to work out every day. If I don't, then it's a bad day for me. So I work out every day. On one other note, hey, give Mac my best. I haven't talked to him in a little while. It's been a couple months since I talked to Mac, but I miss Mac. We worked together at ESPN, had a lot of fun, and enjoyed working with him and enjoyed his company.
Yeah, he was a great guy. How much did you weigh at your heaviest at Washington with the Redskins?
One off season at Pittsburgh, I was 323.
That was back in the day when that was yeah.
And that was a bad off season where it was Russ Grimm, Jimbo Covert, Paul Dunn, and myself. We decided that we were going to get like a quarter of keg every week and a bunch of pizzas just to have a good time for like 5 or 6 weeks. Well, it ended up costing us. Coach Sherrill got so ticked off at us, he had us running gases for like all spring ball until we all lost the weight. But it was one of those things where I learned a great lesson. It's like, no, I'm not going to do this again.
This is
320.
This is to me the most amazing stat on that Pitt Panther team, which was I guess 80 or 81. How many? Now this is a college team. How many future Hall of Famers were on that team?
Future Hall of Famers: Dan Marino, Russ Grimm, Jimbo Covert, College Football Hall of Famers Hugh Green, and myself. We had 19 guys either play in the NFL off that graduating class or the USFL out of the 22 starters.
So they had 3 NFL Hall of Famers, and then you had 5 College Football Hall of Famers on that team. And I think that year, is that the year you went 11-1 and you lost to Florida State? That was the only loss.
Yeah, we were 22-2 our last 2 years. We lost at Florida State and at North Carolina.
Still
didn't get a chance to play for a national championship.
Little old DB was there. I saw Mark May. Little did we know.
Young David BAZZEL.
Little did we know that I said that tackle down there. We're going to be talking to him every week. 50 years from now.
Wow.
How crazy is that? I'll never forget that night. Well, Mark, thanks so much. Maybe we'll talk about a Hog win next week, and we'll see what happens, buddy. Thank you.
Hope so, guys. Have a great weekend.
Thanks,
buddy.
Mark.
See ya. Thanks to Edwards Food Giant and Henry Hills Equipment. Good guy. Yeah,
Mark's a good guy.
What a guy he is.
Now, are you going to
Well
see
spoken.
him, or are you going to Wicked?
I don't know. Jessica's got the tickets for
you're
Wicked
going to
Sunday night.
You're going to Wicked.
in Little
you
Rock?
were poo-pooing Mark. Yeah.
Yes. When are y'all going?
I don't know.
tickets?
I actually so I made a deal. I'm an idiot. Ella turns 16 in February, and she's like, Dad, I don't want no crazy Sweet 16 party, this, that. She's like, of course, she's pouring it out. She loves New York City, loves to go to New York City. But she's been there with me a couple times when I was working, doing the Today Show or something like that.
Right.
And we went, I don't know, a couple of years ago, took the whole family after Christmas and went to a couple of Broadway shows and that kind of stuff. And long story short, she's like, Dad, I just want me and you and Mom and us to go to New York City. No friends, nothing. I just want to spend time with my family. And I'm like, yeah, no, you just want to go to New York City. So point being, we may go see it on Broadway. We've seen it in Little Rock before, though. It's great. Yeah, Wicked, yeah.
Yeah. So I've not seen the play, and but I did notice today.
So this is movie tickets you're talking about?
This is.
I think it's better than the movie. Are you talking about the movie?
Well, listen. The movie.
I'm sorry. I thought you were
talking
about. I thought you were talking about the play. I apologize.
No. I'm talking about
because it's coming to Little Rock. The play is.
Yeah.
So that's the name of it.
Kelly, do you like it?
Yeah, I went to that one year. Yeah,
To the
play. Yeah.
I think I saw today was the anniversary of Lion King that started back in the 90s. I still have not seen the Lion King play.
As car.
Oh, it's amazing on Broadway.
Have you seen
amazing?
Have you seen Lion King on Broadway?
Oh no.
You haven't either?
No. I'm waiting for
Josh.
Tropic
What about
Thunder on
Josh?
Broadway.
I'm sure it's great off Broadway too, but
off Broadway.
Either one of them. Listen, I understand you'd really need to see Lion King and Wicked. All I know is that now I start doing this on the I fall through that, what do you call it, rabbit hole of people singing it's me, Gravity, the Defying Gravity.
Defying Gravity.
Defying. Yeah, listen, and it just I'm fascinated with that song.
But he sung that all the time. There's the one song he would not chainsaw. He actually knew the words of Defying Gravity.
Yeah, what's the other one that she does? There's a cool one that she does where she.
Well, that's it. That's
a big one at the end of the first.
Listen, there's no way.
Movie.
I don't think there's any way that the second part can be better than part one. I just don't know.
That's what they said about The Godfather.
Kaylee, what do you think? You've seen it, so I don't know what happens in the second part of this.
Don't ruin it.
Don't tell me, but do you think I'm going to like this?
Yeah.
Second part better than the first part or no?
First part is so good. So where'd you see the second part already?
Well, I've seen the previews.
No, her.
She's seen the play.
Yes, the
play.
play.
It's the play already.
The second?
No, the play's all one thing. It's not one.
The play's all one thing. So what happens, Raj, is have you seen the movie, Raj?
Yeah.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, but our intermission is at the play, if that makes sense.
Is that right, Kelly?
I can't remember.
Kelly's out.
That's
right.
I think that's right.
Chuck's stepping in.
That's a long play.
The first movie ends at intermission for the musical.
First movie ends at intermission. Okay.
Let me tell you,
what was the end of it? Was it?
You see her take off. She's leaving the Good Witch, and she
Defying
goes.
Gravity.
Good Witch doesn't want to come with her. I'm going to do it on my own. She's taking her black cat. She's taking her broom. She takes off. It's me, and I'm going to be on my own. And I'm rejected. I'm green, and everybody.
What an amazing decision. I've been rejected. I'm green.
And the wizard,
is a correct but ridiculous description of the film.
The wizard is looking up and he's realizing I'm in trouble because she is pissed now.
Yeah.
And
she's
she
green.
Takes off, she goes into hyperdrive. She goes into hyperdrive on the broom. And so the fascinating thing to me is that
G's you think that broom?
I don't know, but listen. I want to meet the guy.
At least two.
I want to meet the guy who came up with this idea. So brilliant.
To defy gravity?
Idea to go. there is a backstory that nobody knows.
That's true.
It is fascinating to me that somebody was smart enough to go, I'm going to come up with a backstory for all this, and it's nothing what we've been told.
Yeah.
It's nothing what we've been told. And so, and that's something we'll find out the secrets and all that. But the music, Justin, for me in that first one is so good. I just don't know how they'll top it in the second one.
It's really, really good. Well, it's good. I mean, you basically saw half the movie. So you got to kind of almost think of it in those terms instead of thinking this is a sequel. It's a continuation. You know what I mean?
So that's a long play, though. How long is the play?
About 2.5 hours.
It's probably 3 hours.
Is the play better than the movie, Chuck?
No.
Oh, you don't think you think the movie's better?
No,
because the movies you can just do so much.
Both are great.
Yeah, I've not done the play thing a lot, and everybody says that you need to.
So if you went to see the play at any point, because Samantha went to see the play, her and Meredith went when it was in Little Rock. I don't know how many years ago. So they saw the whole thing.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I could ask them. They know what's going to happen.
They know what's going to happen.
I think I know what's going to happen. I think I know what's going to happen, because in the trailer, I've watched the trailer about 10 times. She says the Wicked Witch says Imelba, whatever her name is, says
Elphaba.
Just remember
Imelba.
Did you say Imelba?
Watch out! Watch it! Here it comes! Here it comes!
He's only watched it
Here it comes!
times.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Close enough. Here it comes.
Yeah, it's a weird name anyway. But she says, just remember, just think of me as the Wicked Witch. So I think I know what's happening here. For this to have a good ending, I think I have a feeling for it. But it makes me hate the other girl. It makes me hate the
Ariana Grande?
The good, yes,
Galinda.
It makes me want to hate her. I hated her a little bit in the first movie, and I hated the dad. I want to punch the dad in the mouth.
You're going to cry your eyes out.
What?
You will cry your eyes out.
No. Am I really? Oh, man.
Hey, did any of you guys see, speaking of Wicked, did any of you guys see the special last week or weekend that was on? It was a live special where they did all the music and stuff.
No.
From Wicked? Yeah, it was great.
No.
Kate and I just happened to catch it.
I'm going to go
It was
back
really
and find
good.
it.
Yeah, it was really good.
David
They were singing live. It was great.
Well, one of my favorite clips is Justin Moore in his kitchen. His kids wanting him to sing Frozen, whatever the thing. And that's one of my favorite clips is singing. Is that the name of the song, Justin Frozen?
That's the name of the movie.
Yeah, it's the song where
Frozen's been a few years
Let it
back.
go.
Let it go. Let it
Let
go.
it go.
Yeah,
Yes,
let it
We just watched that the
go.
other
Let
day.
it go.
Go,
Yeah.
Frozen.
Listen,
Now my kids are walking around, especially my 11-year-old daughter. She's walking around going,
I love it. I love
the whole
it.
time.
Keep
Constantly.
doing it, do it more.
That's not the song that I wanted to hear
Listen,
from Wicked.
I'm the only guy who 5 days ago got hacked off on the podium of the Touchdown Club and called out the athletic director and everybody else. And now I'm talking about Wicked.
I love it.
And Ubala, or whatever her name is the Wicked.
Ugala.
What's her name?
Elphaba.
Elphaba.
I don't think is that a good thing that Baz treats this platform? If Baz treats our show like it's, hey, I'll save all my important stuff for the Touchdown Club on the show.
No, I'm just
I'll
saying,
discuss
it
issues
shows my
with
range
Wicked.
of emotions.
Oh,
It shows
okay.
my range
That's
of
what
emotion.
it
That's
shows.
all.
Is it
Well,
Gravity? Is that the song?
Yeah, Gravity.
Defying
Defying Gravity, yeah.
It's the best song of the movie.
Is that where she does a little undulating in the song?
It is the song.
That's the song. Yeah.
I want Justin.
You want me to sing a little bit of it
I
for
would
you?
pay double to see Justin Moore sing that on stage.
You know, I knew her
What's that?
brother
Defying
from
Gravity?
Big Brother before I knew who Ariana Grande was.
Is that right? Yeah. She's a good bad girl.
She's
All
a
right.
good bad girl. She's a tiny thing.
She is a tiny
She's
thing.
like, I think I read somewhere, she's like 3 feet.
All right, do not go away. 9:34. What would you say?
See, 3 feet.
All right.
I'm looking right at you. I can touch you and talk to you. I said something to you, and you said, what did you say?
There's Steve Qualls. All right, we're
Steve
here.
Qualls, everybody.
Come up here.
HJ Trailer Sales.
He's
Don't
got
go
a
away.
receipt.
He's got.
Here's my brochure.
Centennial Bank presents Dan Hampton each week on Morning Mayhem. Centennial Bank. Strength is no accident. You work hard for your money. Keep it secure at Centennial Bank. Member FDIC.
This is SportsCenter
The Cy Young Awards were announced last night in Major League Baseball. Tarek Skubal goes back-to-back for the Detroit Tigers. He was 13-6 with a 2.21 ERA. He had 241 strikeouts for his 28-year-old season. He started 31 games as he did last year when he won the Cy Young with a 2.39 ERA and 228 strikeouts. In the National League, no surprise here, it's the Pirates' Paul Skeens. Despite a 10-10 record on the year, Skeens had a 1.97 ERA. He pitched 187 and 2/3 innings and struck out 16 while having a whip at just .95. Only two ranked teams in college basketball in action last night. Houston wins 78-45 over Oakland, and number 20 Tennessee beats North Florida 99-66. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's going to be a wonderful day. Partly cloudy this afternoon. So nice. 76 the high. Tonight, partly cloudy, falling off to the mid-50s. Tomorrow, we'll get to the upper 70s. It'll be sunny and a little bit on the breezy side, too. But we'll top out at 78 degrees. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Benihana Happy Hour Specials, $3, $6, $9. Sushi, food, and cocktails. Available 5 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday at Benihana Bar.
Tune in to Out of Bounds each Monday for Weekend Recap, brought to you by Fleet Management Services. Serving Central Arkansas for over 20 years, they're your small to mid-sized fleet specialists that also takes care of our fleet at Signal Media. Fleet Management Services is now hiring for Loop Tech, Tire Tech, and light maintenance. 8 paid holidays and paid vacation, paid health insurance, and 401k. Pay depends on experience and signing bonus. Apply in person at 901 East 8th Street in Little Rock.
Hey, Dad, I gotta come clean about something.
Okay.
I only paid for a brand new Hyundai Tucson.
Oh, you might be on the naughty list.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on all Hyundai Tucson, Tucson Hybrid, Santa Fe, or Santa Fe Hybrid models. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offer ends December 1st. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Arkansas's larger-than-life experience is back with a holiday twist. It's time to let it glow, let it glow, let it glow with Glow Wilds at the Little Rock Zoo. Join us from November to January when dazzling lights and holiday magic come alive after dark. Discover a joyous new season with brand new installations that makes Animal Kingdom adventures with Winter Wonderlands. Glow Wilds at the Little Rock Zoo is merrier and brighter than ever. Presented by Be Well Arkansas Department of Health. Get your tickets now at littlerockzoo.com.
This is the Pigskin Preacher, bringing you the word. And all the Sturm und Drang over the underperformance of the Arkansas Razorback defense, one thing should not be overlooked. All the outstanding coaching in the world cannot compensate for a deficiency of talent. As Larry Grandmama Johnson of UNLV told Nolan Richardson famously, you got to get you some men. It is difficult in a league full of first-round talent to compete against teams that have you both outmanned and overmatched. So if you're a dude, come on over to Macedonia, Fayetteville, and help us. We need some dudes. Doublebees has ATMs for your convenience because, well, why wouldn't we? We're all about convenience and value and quality. Doublebees, it's where you gas it, grab it, and go. That's Doublebees.
Never heard of Fowl and Flame? Think of it as your own personal concert with Adam Hambrick and Easton Corbin. With top chefs cooking over an open flame, sitting by the fire with hand-rolled Cuban cigars, Rucktown Distillery bourbon tasting. Fowl and Flame is a celebration of the Arkansas Delta and its people. Whether you're a duck hunter, a foodie, or an Easton Corbin fan. November 22nd in Des Arc. Tickets at fowlandflame.com.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
All right, 9:40 here. HA Trailer Sales. By the way, people are coming by, Kaylee, and they're asking, is it too late to register? You can all day.
All day, yeah.
All day, yes. Mike Fauché was just here.
Did we
and he will not be at trivia tonight.
Did we find out how much the tow is worth? It's $300, okay.
$300 value? What do you think you can get for it on the street?
Josh just sent us a breaking news Baylor Athletic Director Mack Rhodes is taking a leave of absence for personal reasons. The school confirms to Yahoo Sports. Rhodes initiated the leave, which started yesterday. How this impacts Rhodes' appointment on the College Football Selection Committee? He's the chair.
Of which he is the chair.
He's the chair of the College Football Committee, and he's taking a leave of absence. I mean, maybe if he's got a illness in the family, something.
Well, no, he's under investigation right now for sideline conduct by the university.
Like what kind of sideline conduct?
I'm not totally sure, but he's
okay.
Yeah,
okay.
He's
wow.
under this investigation.
That's wacky. The head of
He's got to be exiled from the committee, right?
I believe so. So they'll put somebody else up there to defend their bad rankings.
Yeah. Well, hey, you know who's on that committee? By the way, y'all know who's on that
Hunter
committee?
Yurchek, right?
Hunter Yurchek's on that committee.
Yeah.
How about that? Yeah, and I think there's also, is it Ken Hatfield? I think there was another Arkansas connection on there. I can't recall.
It's former.
Maybe somebody on that.
Who is it? Chuck Barrett. I think there's somebody else with an Arkansas connection on that committee besides. Oh, I know who it is. No, it's not Jeff Long.
Sarah Patterson's on.
He used to be. I think while he was here.
I think he's back on it. Go, Josh, look at
no kidding.
Yeah, I think so.
Jeff Long?
What? I think so. I want to say I think, as odd as that sounds, I may be wrong.
Who chooses the committee?
Their board of directors. I think it's like they've got rotating spot. All right, so it's let's see, Chris Alt, Troy Dannon, Mark D'Antonio, Jeff Long is good call. Jeff Long's on there. Yeah.
Boom. He's been out of football for years now. What, 3 years?
What's he doing now?
What's up with that?
What up with that?
He hasn't been in athletics since he was at KU.
Kansas, I know. What is he doing on there? Doing thanks, Steve Qualls, for the new gear. I love it, Steve.
What
Thank you so
fast
much.
transition.
Yeah, it is. He's hovering over us, and I just want to make sure.
He's a hoverer. He's also brought me a.
Listen, we didn't know he was a roper.
We knew he was a roper back in high school.
Justin, what kind of roper was he? We said it in the show.
He said goat. I think goat.
I forget what Trey said. I thought Trey said he was a header, but I think I just heard him say he was a healer.
He was a heart roper.
He's really called a healer, huh? Okay.
Yeah,
I thought you were joking when you said that.
No, he's
not like heel, not like HEAL, HEEL.
Yeah. I love to learn. But anyway, thanks to Steven Design Labs, man. Just so many great. He does y'all gear, Kaylee, and just even better at guy to deal with. He'll be at
he will be. He's been at trivia for 2 years.
Yeah, I am.
For 2 years.
I'm headed down to.
He's the party.
Yeah,
he is the party.
We will be done with trivia before you get to Baton Rouge.
I know. Isn't that something? Isn't that crazy? It is but you know what, too? I don't think it's too bad of a drive.
No, not by yourself. Something to think.
Somebody asked, David, how did you wind up in Little Rock from Fayetteville? You know, nothing against Northwest Arkansas, but even back then, I felt that Little Rock, Central Arkansas was the more happening place for
business.
Yeah. And I knew Northwest Arkansas was growing, but I really had enough of Fayetteville.
1985, bro. It was a pig trail.
Yeah, I'd had enough of that area, and I just wanted to get to Little Rock, and I just
making a lot of friends up there that way this week, aren't you?
Yeah, listen, Northwest Arkansas is wonderful, and I know people. Your son lives up there, and he loves it. I don't want to live up there. I mean, I like it, but I just like living down here better than up there.
I couldn't live up there. It's a whole different world than this.
Up there.
What's that?
It's a whole different. I said it's a whole different world than Central Arkansas.
Jimmy Driggers live up there.
It's like almost a different state.
So
Roger,
you don't want to live up there, Baz?
No, I think it's a great area, and I'm happy for your.
So you're going to be AD from Little Rock? Is that what you're saying?
No,
no
AD.
When my brother and his wife graduated, they stayed up there. My niece
and some people, and there's growth. There's all that, but Justin, there's something about it to me. I just like it here better than up there. Nothing against up there.
It's much more. I'm not saying this in a derogatory fashion, but I couldn't live there. It's much more liberal. It's somewhat pretentious.
Pretentious. I do sense
it's
that
a different
sometimes.
ball game.
What people are talking about.
Can I tell you? I've said it for years, Roger. You've heard me say it. There is something up there.
Yeah.
Would you agree with what I just said?
I do. There's not everybody.
Is it pinky out?
Not everybody. But
No, not
something
everybody.
about-
No, I don't mean that.
There's something about
Not everybody, because I know people.
There's an arrogance up there, and I don't know what it is. It's not everybody, but I do sense a little bit.
Because people in Little Rock, Arkansas, just don't know what's going on. You want to live up here where Walmart is, and the entire world's in Walmart's campus.
And for those who I love the people that are going, Baz is angling for a job up in Fayetteville. That's the last thing I want is a job in Fayetteville. I don't want any job in the athletic department.
What would give people that impression? I don't understand.
I don't know.
Because he said, I'm coming up here to get you.
Well, I will say is
I'm going to kick some booty.
I think his this is a compliment for you, Baz, is that David's ability to get stuff done is like really impressive. Like once again on our show, he's like, I want to do a show at the governor's mansion. Then 3 weeks later, we're at the governor's mansion. So I do think there's a success level that people see, and also he cares so much. Like if I had a job and David's like, might look like he might be coming for it, I mean, I think I'd rightfully be scared. But David's made it pretty clear he just wants to help. That's all Baz wants to do.
And look, I'm not saying that.
If you want to shake hands.
No, go ahead.
When that game is over with, okay? If you want to shake hands, that's fine. But once it's done, I want either 5 of you, 10 of you, 20 of you, or all of you to run your ass down there and get that boot.
And they did.
And they did.
Yeah,
The whole team
it shows. He cares.
That's the attitude that they hear up here. I don't care if it's just me or 10 of us or 20 of us. We're running up there and getting that locker.
Listen, I'm getting texts during the show today from former players that are going, we want our trophies.
Got a pair of bolt cutters in his truck right now. I mean, he's going to go up there and open up every single one of the.
Get up there.
Let's take a break. The point
Who's
of it,
driving?
Justin, the point of it is, and I told the chancellor this yesterday, all I want is just to be the best.
Yeah.
I want us to be the best in game day atmosphere. I want us to be the best in whatever we do. I want, you hear me complaining about the food for the media.
Right.
I want us to be the best in that. If we're going to do something, let's be the best everywhere.
Sure. Yeah,
all parts. Listen, let's put the numbers up right where we know whose jerseys are up there.
Yeah.
If we're going to hang the darn jerseys up in the basketball room, let's do it and do it right. It's not that difficult. I just have a level of expectation. That's all.
As the old saying goes, anything worth doing is worth doing right.
Yep.
That's right. Yeah, but I don't want a job up there. Listen, I'm too old to.
No, you've made that clear.
And by the way, I just want to point out, I'm not saying Baz wouldn't be fantastic, because he would be. I'm saying to whomever sent in, he's angling for a job. I don't understand what's given anyone that impression, because he said. He's been the complete antithesis of that.
He intentionally pissed them all off this week. I mean, on Monday he
put his
knew.
house up for sale. I don't know what that's all about.
Well, listen, did you hear the president of the U of A system today? He said that he and the chancellor and Hunter Yurchek have talked about the trophies today. So you know that Hunter Yurchek is not happy with me.
Well, at least you Hey, your greatest ability is to stir that pot, man.
Yeah.
I love it. You just keep stirring. Whether it's this show, Touchdown Club, it don't matter.
He
man.
said something on Monday, and by Thursday, the
That's
three
right.
most important people at the university are talking about it. I mean, that
You
is
said,
that
Josh,
is
you
impact.
get stuff done.
I've never
That's
seen
it.
somebody get stuff done like David.
Well, listen, I
Ronnie?
want to do it with you guys. That's what I want to do my stuff down here and let them get it. I want them to win up there, but we'll get our stuff done down here. All right, we'll come back and wrap things up here at H-Day Trailer Sales at 808 Albert Pike. Oh, we got some meat sticks.
Yeah.
Let me see. You got the meat sticks. Oh, look at there. What do I call them? Snack sticks. Yeah. Hunter's feeding the hungry. All right, we'll be back in just a minute.
This is David Bazzell for my bank, Simmons Bank. I love the fact that Simmons Bank started in Pine Bluff way back in 1903 with a little over $3,000 in deposits, and over the last 122 years, they've grown to 6 states, 200 locations, and $27 billion in assets. But the best thing is, they've never forgotten where home is. They're committed to helping Arkansans reach their dreams. Whether it's a home loan or money for home improvements, Simmons Bank wants to help. They can turn the equity in your home into a line of credit, or help take your business to the next level. Just start by going online and opening an account at SimmonsBank.com. It's that simple. And if you haven't noticed, Simmons Bank is in the community because they live where you live. Simmons Bank Arena in North Little Rock, Simmons Bank Field at War Memorial Stadium, and Simmons Bank Field and Pavilions at UAPB. Just some of the venues that Simmons Bank supports. And congrats to Simmons for hosting the second Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens at Pleasant Valley Country Club. Another outstanding job. Well done. And if you haven't noticed, I am proud to call Simmons Bank my bank.
Deer season is here. At Fort Thompson, buy any Black Savage Access 2 for $419.90 and get a free Bushnell Trophy scope and rings. Also at Fort Thompson, the Savage 110 Trail Hunter and Trail Hunter Light for $80 off. Fort Thompson in Sherwood. Black Friday is here at Lazy Boy of Little Rock, and it's the one you've been waiting for. Get epic savings on all the comfort you love. Recliners, sofas, sectionals, and more. Doors open early with can't-miss doorbusters and savings up to 50% off. This season, make your home the coziest place on earth, or at least in front of the hearth. Imagine your space with the comfort you've been dreaming of with Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor, Shackelford Galleries of Little Rock. Long live the lazy.
Guys, don't propose with a ring that she didn't pick out. Trust us, she already has a ring in mind. So engage with Gage Diamonds, in person or online, where Gage's skilled ring designers will work with her to create the perfect setting, matched with the perfect stone. Gage specializes in exquisite lab-grown diamonds. Financing available. GageDiamonds.com. We're engagement's middle name.
We know exactly what you're not thinking about right now. Wiper blades. But now that you are, take a moment to think about how Rain-X is the #1 brand of wiper blades in America. Why? Because Rain-X thinks about wiper blades all the time. We obsess, so you don't have to. Simply install our blades and then think about literally anything else. So choose Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blades, and then go back to not thinking about wiper blades. Rain-X. Outsmart the elements.
We all make plans for the future, but car accidents, break-ins, and unexpected fires can disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design insurance plans that work for you and help protect what matters most. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Kyle Stone in Pine Bluff, Justin Stewart in Malvern, or Drew Self in Hot Springs today.
Hawks Homes presents Morning Mayhem movie reviews each week on 103.7 The Buzz. Hawks Homes can help you design your new home, duck club, or lake house. And if you don't have land, Hawks Homes can help you find it. Find them online at hawkshomes.net.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7 so you never miss a lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports. That's quo.com/sports to try Quo free. QUO.com/SPORTS.
The Bud Light Little Blue Book is back on Drive Time Sports. Each Thursday at 4, Randy will open the Bud Light Little Blue Book, giving you a chance to call in and give your predictions like a pro. You can also submit your predictions on live fan feedback and the Buzz text line. Just give Randy the correct final score for the upcoming Razorback football game and the tiebreaker, and you win money, courtesy of Bud Light. It's the Bud Light Little Blue Book only on Thursday nights on 103.7 The Buzz. For a full list of rules, visit 103.7thebuzz.com.
The guys aren't perfect, so if you hear them say something wrong, let them know at 501-661-1037.
Text line. DX70, somebody says at the end of Bazzel's comments at the Touchdown Club the other day, Roger simply said, "Whose car are we taking?" That's outstanding.
That's exactly right.
Well said.
That's exactly right.
Well
I'm all in. I don't care.
Yeah.
Because, I'm always packing.
Kelly, thanks so much for having us. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Kelly.
Yeah, still can register throughout the day.
Yes. And also, looking for new babysitters?
Yes,
During college season?
yeah.
Absolutely.
Thursday nights. Yes.
Yeah.
Thursday nights, for sure.
Yes.
You guys offer so much, and you got great customer service and repair staff, all of it.
Thank you.
Yeah. You got a great reputation. Trey's a great guy.
Yes.
It's great that you guys have sponsored Danny West. Danny's a great guy, too. Yeah, he appreciates that, so thank you. And
thanks for getting Sarah in today, too.
Yeah, Sarah was great. Great to meet her. We'll, I guess we'll see her a year from now. We did it last year about this time. Maybe you'll invite us back.
Sure.
I know Acre's going to jump on in a minute. Want to say hi to Ronnie Ritter and
there
Kathy
they are.
Ritter.
They're there, yes.
Yeah, Hunters Feeding the Hungry. They came by doing great work. Also, too, Justin and DJ, they're at our friend Rock City Running Bill Torrey, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Justin, good morning. Is that correct?
Correct.
He used to be our friend, but now he's become friends with Justin and DJ, Bill
Well,
Torrey.
sounds like you guys were busy today, Baz. You can't do everything, Sometimes we got to cover
Listen,
pick up your slack.
You guys have been on the road 3 times this week. You busy, man. It's good.
We'd like to do 2 remotes on the same day if we could.
And we like
You
it.
sure
We
would.
like it, buddy.
If anybody can pull it off, it's you. You never run out of words.
I'll take that as a slight.
What else is happening besides talking about the? By the way, somebody said, Bass, you may find those trophies, but can you get the banners hung at Poen High School?
Yeah.
Listen, I can't.
Much harder. Much harder.
Yeah,
I've already talked to Wayne Smith here. He said we could put any of the trophies at Mainline. And display them on Thursdays at Mainline if we have to. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you.
I heard. Heard the boots in a closet in Thibodeau, Baz. You better get down there and figure out what's going on.
I'm going to see if we can find that tomorrow as part of our Oaklawn coverage on our away games. I'm going to see where they put the boot. I'm sure they don't display it anywhere. They don't care.
It's in a basement.
It's
in Susie. It's in Cromer People's office, probably.
Yeah, true.
It's got on some of those Christmas tree light bulb necklaces.
Let me tell you what, though. We're going to get that boot Saturday. We're going to get that boot.
Go get that boot.
We're going to get that boot.
Speech?
That's what he said.
Listen,
what?
They'd ask me, I will.
Listen, you watch your damn language. I don't want your mom getting mad at you again.
Exactly.
One of the all-time great stories, man. All-time great
Listen,
stories.
she's a classy lady, and she expects you to have a little class, too. You leave the cussing to me and Roger, all right? Clint Sterner.
That's right. Yes. Oh, man.
All right. All right, so here we are. We're going to talk to Bill Torrey. He's looking at me like, what are you going to do today, stupid clown? Why did we even bother with these idiots? It's like, where's the morning show? David said it's not too late to get them over here. Bill looks like he's considering it. I'm just kidding. Mike Washington, thanks to Red River Dodge, coming up at 10:30. Quinn Grovey at 11 o'clock. We're actually going to talk to the voice of the LSU Tigers, Christopher Blair. I think I'm going to pretend like both teams are in national championship contention and just do the whole interview that way. What do you think? You think you pick up on it?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah. I like it.
All right. Well, that's about it.
That's good. Justin Moore, have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. Hopefully,
hey, y'all too, guys.
Upset win.
Fun week.
Buddy.
Yep.
Tomorrow, Roger, you're back in the studio. I'm down in Baton Rouge.
All right, come on up to Mainline Sports Bar tonight for trivia, and safe travels to you, bud.
Thank you, bud. Josh, well done.
Good job,
Joe's up
I'm
next.
Jacob Schulman with Schulman Theaters, and we are so proud to bring our family business to Little Rock. Our family has been in the theater business for 5 generations. We were excited to reopen the